Greetings, everyone. Tonight's webinar channeling. Thank you for coming. Before we begin, I'd like to. Last night I was at a psychic circle, and they were giving out messages, and one of them said, "Usually I hold back on messages. Do I have anything to say?" And channeled a tall blonde Nordic, the one I've been channeling here. He goes by Fonzo. He has a different name, but it was there. I felt his presence around me all day, actually for a couple of days now. And it was different this time with when he came in. Usually, it takes me a minute, but instead, I grounded for a second, and he just sort of jumped into my body. So that was interesting. So it was a little bit animated. It was like 7 or 10 people there, or something like that, and it freaked a lot of people out, but it was good. So anyway, I might be doing that with a group get-together on the weekends, and of course I'll post that on the site, so it should be interesting. So basically tapping into new people, basically, with this information. It's basically just basic information of what, your reality, there's more to your reality than meets the eye, and there are, like the animals on this world, they're all connected to extraterrestrials, so that's the story on that. So that was the message. It was a short message. It was like 3 or 4 minutes, but it was still, even I was like, it was really animated. I was all over the place. It was good stuff. For tonight's, for tonight's channeling, I picked up a positive reptilian. I'm not sure, there's a name to them. Of course, I have Grendel's reptilians, that's neutral, but this one was very positive. I picked up on the energy very slightly the other night. Something like the iguana, something close to that. It's reptilian. It's good. I mean, they're very super friendly. Something like the iguana species. Something. If you wanted familiarity, it'd be something like that. It'd be something like that. And also, the Fendorians have been around me. I don't know what I have an idea of what they're very advanced. It's hard for them to communicate through us. I got that, and I guess I've seen it. I guess something similar that's happening here is happening on their world. That's my guess. So anyway, the Nordic was going to come through first, but I think the Florian is going to come in first, but I'm not sure. So we'll just leave it open for anybody. So there's anybody with any requests or anything?
First of all, could you put your camera please on? Ivan?
Put what on?
Camera.
It's on.
We don't see your face.
Really?
Yep.
Oh. That thing's on. No, everything's off.
No, we didn't see except the red dot and says Ivan Teller.
Do you see me now? No?
Nope.
Oh, that's a Google problem. Uh-oh.
Maybe just disconnect and reconnect your cam and see.
Really? Because I see all you guys. And I haven't even seen myself. You don't see me at all?
Nope.
Nope. Right. Maybe later. Maybe just the bandwidth was not.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me try some stuff. Great. That's voice.
Weird.
Yeah, it's weird because I can see myself fine.
Oh my goodness. Do you want to start from the beginning?
Well, if I pull out, I'll have to redo the whole...
Okay.
As you wish. I can spend the whole night though seeing the red dot instead of seeing you.
We will keep a place for you.
Yeah!
Oh, that's work?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Hey.
We assumed you were an entity for a second.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, great.
I guess when I was messing with all that, it kind of got stuck, I guess. Because I saw me. I saw myself.
I saw you.
Oh, really? Good.
Yeah, a goat with your elf ears.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's good. We got that straightened out. Any
Requests?
any
Okay, well,
requests?
I was thinking of Gaia itself. I'm looking for huge entities like, the planet Earth or... Oh, wait, how about the universe? The universe itself. Because the universe has consciousness itself. So I want to talk to the universe. Yeah.
Interesting.
What do you feel about the spider?
Yeah.
Oh, that raccoon hadn't came through yet.
Yeah, I thought about that. Raccoon.
Okay. Jara?
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
up for
Jara?
Nordic too.
Nordic too?
Yes.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay. Yeah, we might go. I have enough energy. I have enough water, so I have enough energy, so I can go. I could probably go alone too. If, I'm not going to channel everything, but okay.
All right, a 4-hour session today.
Yeah, let's just channel everything. How about that? Let's just see.
12 hours record.
Soon it'll be the entities channeling, and I'll be sleeping. They'll just show up. They'll take the mic. Does anybody like to do a prayer for you?
Prayer. Good. Okay, sir. لا إله إلا الله الواحد الأحد الفرد الصمد الذي لم يولد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير عدد ما كان وعدد ما يكون وعدد الحركات والسكون. Thank you very much. Max blessings to all.
Thank you. Okay. Everything's working. You hear me okay? And, yep. Okay, catch you guys later. Yes, we are more settled here than we are in public places. And also, the channel is getting used to our energies, maturing over time. I am the blonde Nordic that came through the other night, last night. I go by the name Alfonso, but I can go by different names. But Alfonso seems to be easy to remember and good enough. I can go by Dutch names. It doesn't really matter, does it really? But yes, the message was... One moment. to connect those that are not aware of our presence, to make the connection, to, you could say, what is a good terminology? Plant the seeds of our awareness of us. And also, obviously, with your group, you are so mature within this information that it is lovely. But you don't understand, when we're around those that are open-minded and do not know about this information, it just brings so much excitement to us. So we just pop right in, basically. And that's what happened yesterday. One moment here, one of you wanted to speak. 1 second. One other thing I wanted to mention, that without the grounding of this one, we sort of made ourselves known for several days to make him used to our energy. And then when the time was right, we just, yes, correct, we just jumped in, basically. With his permission, of course. And we wowed the moment, basically. So yes, if you'd like to speak.
Greetings, my friends. This is Brian.
Yes.
I love your energy. I'm so happy that you did that the other day for Ivan, that you popped right in, because sometimes people need a little startling to shift them into a new direction, to question themselves, their beingness. I think it's very important. It helps plant the seeds. You're exactly right.
That is true. That was exactly what happened. Yes, I was a little bit dramatic, but that was intentional, to get their attention, to make them even jump out of their seats. But it was all good. It was all not too heavy of information, but enough to stir the soup, or however you want that.
Yes, to stir the pot.
Yes.
To get the energies moving, yes. My question is, the reptilian energies, I find it fascinating that you work closely with them in a way, to balance them out, to balance with them, to work with them. I feel that you are that you work with them in some way, shape, or form, which is good, which is a good thing.
Oh yes, you mean the negative ones? Is that what you're getting at? Or positive ones?
Just the balance, yes.
Yes.
No matter which
Yes.
one it is.
Oh
Yes.
yes, of course. Obviously, for obvious reasons.
Yes.
We are involved with all races, and including the positive reptilians, definitely. The negative ones are quite interesting because they say things that we don't hear and see coming, and do things that we don't approve of course, but to them they're doing the right thing, and those that they possess, they feel like they are doing the right thing.
I
But
understand this
yes.
because it's the mentality of who they are.
Correct.
It's something, their creation, their the blood within them, the energy that moves through them, to test other races out there. I do understand that. It can be daunting at times,
Yes.
but yet there's an evolution for this. There's a reason for this. I do understand that. My only suggestion to many of them, for those that are more negative, would be to stop the wars. There's no reason for the killing no longer. There's really, yes, there's always going to be disagreements, but why war? Truly, why war?
Obviously, with them, that's very interesting. For them, war makes them feel powerful and controlling, and it reinstates into their minds that they have control and will always have it with war. Once war ends, it means they've lost control and they no longer have this world in their possession.
So they don't. So is it that they don't internalize what they're doing? They're always projecting outward, it seems like.
Yes. But they're being tested. As
Yes.
they notice your world's changing, many of them are becoming friendlier to your race because they see that you have no harm to them.
No.
But yet they cause harm to your world, keeping your world in this show, in this theater type of environment.
Of drama. Yes. Yes.
But many of them have changed, turned to, you could say, to the light.
Or at least those that were more negative are going more neutral in a way.
Yes, exactly.
Which is a good thing.
Many female reptilians are becoming more friendly, very friendly actually.
Yes, that's a good thing.
because they don't see the purpose, and they are being affected negatively by the negative energies.
Even they in their evolution must be getting tired of war eventually. You know?
Yes, some are not. Some stays the
Yes.
same mentality, of course.
Yes.
It's just the way they are.
I understand.
But yes, it's
But for you, my friend, for what you do in your race for the Nordics, thank you. Because whether some are negative or positive, just like the egos that we have here on Earth, you can see what we go through in our evolution. But Jess, you are a part of us in some way, shape, or form. We thank you,
course.
and we love
Yes.
you. Thank you.
Yes, our communications have not always been totally well known, like such as more of the Palladians, blue Palladians are more communicative than we are. But we are on a spiritual level to bring everyone into spirituality. And now we feel that this is our ticket in with a conduit that is speaking, but also with those that we're speaking to are being open. They're realizing that where we're heading right now is more of this, instead of just talking about fourth density and where we are going, now we are moving towards it, where your world will finally be connected to other extraterrestrials.
Right, taking
Yep.
action.
Yes.
Action.
That's what
Right?
this is.
Yes.
This is action.
We encourage more of this. Thank you, my friends, and to your
Yes.
rights, much love.
That's what this is. That's what this conduit was set up for. Yes, it is good to have channelers that are speaking to help those coping with this world, to give them positive messages.
And hope, to bring hope.
Yes, exactly. To a time when the time is right for action.
Yes, yes.
And we are now at this stage of action.
Thank you for all that you do. Thank you. I will pass it to another.
Alfonso, could you please tell us, this is Noha, could you please remind us you were on the outer space, or are you on Earth with us, what are you, and update us with everything.
Oh yes, I am on your Earth. Our race has been on your planet since the human race was in inception. Since it was created, let's put it that way. My race, I personally have always been on your world. Of course, we have a ship where we live on most of the time. We do have bases underground within the United States, Sweden, obviously, and parts of Russia. But we've been here since the beginning of time for your world, and we are not seen as your fathers, but in some ways some see us as your grandparents in that regard. We're trying to put you back into spirituality where you belong. And of course, we cannot interfere too much, but now the door is opened. Oh yes, as for my looks, obviously tall blonde, 6 foot, tall blonde, white, Nordic looking. I am with spirit. I have the abilities. I am in 4th density. I imagine I've mentioned that before for the ones that are not aware. We do travel by ship, but also by thought. We can communicate. We can
Shapeshift.
Mostly, yes, we can do that. But we can also shift around your world with just a single thought in mind. Some of us can do this, not all.
How nice. Would like to do that one day.
Yes.
We're looking forward. Any news for our community? Any news update us? You want to update us with?
Yes, thank you for that. Yes.
Thank you, dear one.
As I said before, one moment. Action is in place. Instead of all this talking, which is very helpful, we are now going to a stage where we're actually making movement. We're spreading the word more and more to where those that are skeptical or those that are open to this knowledge, but they're not connected with it the way they wish they would. They do not know what they want yet. They want this information, but they're not unaware of it. We are working to connect to those and to set the stage for first contact, but also to set the stage for spirituality, to become more spiritual, to teach. Our teachings are very simple, just to be more spiritual and to be more open to those around you and understand there is a control around your world.
Yes, but the great thing about this time It's not so much about one religion over another. It's more about spiritual growth in general.
Exactly.
A universal love. It's universal. That's what it must get back to. The universal.
Yes.
The galactic.
Yes. It's more of connecting with Mother Earth.
Alfonso, would you like to share with us any kind of teachings you have regarding spirituality? Some kind of tips or something you want to tell us that we don't know?
Those in your media, even music, unfortunately, some music, the media of your world, and some of the music that is negative, I would step away from. To become more spiritual is to walk away from the control systems of your planet, such as news. News is there to downgrade your energy. Step away from that and be closer to nature. Speak to it. Speak to a tree. Understand that there are dragons, unicorns on your planet to help raise your energy. And it's just you have to open up your third eye for this connection to fully become powerful. And also angels around you. Is to connect with energy and to connect with those that are positive. Of course, we understand that you're going to be around those that are negative and unhappy, but still, even if you have to help them in their world, you can still not forget your spirituality. And when the time is right for them, you can teach it to them. Sometimes, teaching to the choir, preaching is not always wise on your world, but when the time is right, you will know what to do if you need to take this information and share it. But with many of those that are in depression over drugs or relationships, spirituality will help. Just connecting to Mother Nature, and some will find that strange, fruity, and whatever words they wish to add to that. But it is not strange. It is where you belong. You belong with the nature around you. That is what I have for that. Thank you.
Stephen can go now.
No, he just said he will wait till the Reptilian.
Yes, I only came in for a short message. That is all. If there's nothing else, I will leave and let the others entertain you for the rest of the night.
Who's next?
Hello, Alfonso.
Yes.
How are you?
Yes, I am fine.
Sweet. Just wondering if you yourself have any messages for me, as in on your species, your race, if I have been connected with y'all recently.
One thing I do have for you is the spirituality in your family is kind of up and down, correct? It is. They are open but not open to this information.
Yeah, it's mainly down. They really don't believe in it, but then some of them, like my dad, my human daddy, sometimes he watches, but they're a little skeptic.
Yes. I have this for you, though. They do believe, but they wish they do, but they find it. Let's put it. What is a perfect word for this? They do believe in this stuff because it's like there's got to be more to life than just what is happening here. They do believe in it, but they wish not to. They're not accepting it. They're not accepting this belief. They are turning it down. So they don't make it public because that would be giving in. But I believe deep inside they do believe it. They don't wish to make it verbal until they have more proof. And others believe in this. Let's put it this way: if the crowd was all believing it, they would finally believe in it. That's how I see it with them.
I understand. And I got a question for one of the kids that are here. He's the oldest one here. His name is Zach, and he's 9 years old, and he has a real problem into remembering, as in memory, retaining memory. You'll tell him one thing, and like literally 10 seconds down the road, he won't remember. He's always getting in trouble in school and everything. I was just wondering if he has different. If just, I don't know, just any insight as into why or how he acts this way. His name's Zach.
Only thing I have for that is there is a mental issue with him that might be undiagnosed right now. Something like an ADD type of situation there. I believe it's a health issue, though. That is what I believe. It's something that has not been quite diagnosed by a doctor. I believe.
Steven, is it any type of autism or anything? Autism?
I don't know. Honestly, it's just he can't remember. His memory is shot. He's like he can't it's like anything.
Short-term memory or long-term? Short-term?
Well, it's more of both. Mainly short-term, but long-term he seems to not remember either. He doesn't have no memory of what you tell him what to do, what not to do, or to do any simple task.
Yes, you'd have to find the diagnosis. Yes, you'd have to.
Yes, autism is a possibility. There is definitely a mental issue there that has been overlooked, which is unfortunate for him. I believe it can be cured, but must first be diagnosed, of course. But this is not him. This is not his. He's not doing this on purpose. He has a definite problem there.
Yeah, I feel that too, but he's just always getting punished and always getting disciplined for this condition of his, where the mindset of the parents are that he's fine, he's just doing it on purpose, he doesn't want to remember, like they're like it's his problem, it's his fault. But
the parents are having a hard time accepting it.
Yes.
But they're not sure what it is, so they play it off.
Yes, that's unfortunate for him.
They have to find a diagnosis.
There are energies around him trying to help him, but on their plane they can only do so much. Yes, on your I must say this, on your third density you must find somebody to take a look at that. It is quite serious though.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I try to help him out, and yeah, I'll let the parents be aware of that, and because I've told them several times that he doesn't act normal, he doesn't do this on purpose, like he's not trying, he's not.
No. Anyone else?
Mark?
No, well, he said he was for a short time. He was here. I'll just let him go and let other come in.
There's nothing
No,
else.
before you wanna go and ask you a question regarding myself, can you tap my energy and tell me what's my energy like?
What your energy is like? It is. I feel like a golden array around you.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
What that's supposed to mean?
That you are protected.
Oh.
And
The
also,
angels?
yes, but also by spirit that many messages are messages are being sent to you, but not always. They are not there to overwhelm your day. You are unaware of these. I mean, on the subconscious, you are aware of it, but consciously, you might not be aware of it. There's many blessings told to you daily.
Oh, nice.
Many angels that are protecting you, and I believe that you will be more aware in the future of what is around you, such as anything you wish to see, basically.
Oh, what about this reptilian who's jumping into my computer every now and then? Oh my goodness!
I
This one is right.
believe you will be able to see this very soon. This veil of the right now you're unable to see him, but I believe in the future, very soon, you'll be able to see him more.
Through my third eye.
Yes, correct.
Beautiful. You can tap on my third eye, can you?
Yes, it is not quite. It is open, but not quite open enough to be able to aware of all this.
I thought so.
And it is currently being tuned right now because reptilians And also, there are fairies around you that would cheer up your day.
Beautiful. I've got company.
Yes.
Okay, can you do something? Can you tap on my third eye and just give it a boost or something?
I believe it's already being boosted at this moment. And that's not by me, though. It's by somebody. Somebody. Angels or spirit guide.
Uh-huh.
There are many things at work right now.
Because I keep on asking them for that. That's
Yes.
right.
I believe
True.
they are taking their time, but they're opening you up to other things.
Can you see the giraffe that's also in my company?
Yes,
Told-
yes.
How did this giraffe come by? Because I haven't seen a giraffe since a long time. Just seen it through a picture in the Instagram, and I go, wow, what a beautiful eye she've got. And then the second day I've been told I have a giraffe next to me.
Yes. Attracted by your energy,
Wow.
attracted by your wisdom, and your curiosity of them.
I got chills, you know.
Yes.
Merci beaucoup, Mr. Alfonso, and come anytime you wish.
Yes.
You're most welcome.
When you see.
Well appreciated.
Holly,
Take care.
yes.
Does Holly have a question? Holly?
Is there any messages for her? I'll make sure you can speak. For Holly McCauley.
There's another entity that wishes to come through. Ask this one that. I must go now.
Much love.
Much love, much.
Much love, Alfonso. Namaste.
Thanks.
Love and light. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for us. Thank you for letting us come through. Thank you so much for this. This helps us in our evolution. I am a Fendorian. White energies. Still connecting. This is quite... Yes, I was not expecting this. Quite... I do not have words for these encounters. I am a Fendorian with a name that is unpronounceable in your language. 1 second. I find this world quite amusing at times, and at times terrifying because of its negativity, but we understand that it's not forever. And it's for learning purposes, so we don't mind it so much. Oh, I am still searching for a name. 1 second.
Choose any name you like.
Oh, Dash. Dash. Yes.
That means you're a female or a male?
I am male.
Yeah. You sound sweet. I thought you were female, that's why.
Yes, but you're a little strange to your collective. That is all.
Okay, could you please explain yourself and your physique, what you look like, and whereabouts you are, and all that stuff?
Yes, we are currently on ship around your planet. We do not have Fendorians, sorry. I cannot even say our own species name here. We do not have a species on your world right now because of your world's vibration does not sit with us too well. Besides that, communicating with your kind and other extraterrestrials is not always easy. Of course, we use telepathy, but even then, they do not understand us completely. We are in fourth density, yes, upper fourth. Mostly in times we are in fifth density. We are of white, yes, some of us say white paste. We are of a white color, but we have others of many different colors, blue, red, different colors that are not known on your planet also. That is their skin color. Of course, we're not always humanoid. We are more in spirit form, but here we are human-like. Do not look like your race, but in some ways we do. We come here with messages such as many things are curious on your world. Some of our knowledge will help you with your ascension, such as those that are not aware of extraterrestrials. We can communicate in a way that will not necessarily, of course we have problems communicating on your world, but we have words that might help. Some things, some areas we can tap into that others cannot tap into. Certain energy levels of species we can tap into. Sacred knowledge we can tap into that others aren't able to. If there's anything you'd like to...
Could you please tell us more about the sacred knowledges?
Yes, something around your pyramid time periods we have knowledge. Your Atlantean knowledge we have. Much of your Atlantis knowledge is returning back to your world because your world is doing a circle. It is going back to its roots. Where it was supposed to be, where it was intended, that is where you are all going. And it's quite interesting to us. We don't get excited because we don't have that emotion, but as excited as we get. But yes, your world is waking up to itself again. Right now it is asleep to its potential. It's been obviously walked down to its true realities. Yes, there's anything.
You're ready?
Yes.
Okay, I will try to show you a picture in a few seconds through...
Oh yes. This picture that you wish to show of what it might be. Yes, I am familiar with this. I think I picked it up when I was around. Of all these different colors, is that which you would...
Yeah, many hexagon and triangle put together with circle of color bit inside of them.
Yes, what do you... You want to know the origins of this?
Yeah.
I have to... Oh. It is a galactic I believe it's the Galactic Federation of Light. They are sending messages to this world, basically saying that you are becoming ready to be accepted into their alliance. This is many other species, I believe, part of this alliance, and more are to come. But yes, your world is being identified as one of the species that is being considered to be accepted. Because channelings like this, and also the energies on your world, those that are open to our contact, or I should say, more of alien species contact, you can say you're under review right now. But yes, you're getting closer to being accepted to the Galactic Federation of Light. These energies are moving in, such as your first contact is being discussed right now. So your maturity levels are increasing day to day. And there is a message from them that there will be an explosion of information to help you connect with them even more. Not necessarily first contact, but before that, there will be just a data of what's to come, such as communication-wise. There'll be more alien species to come here and assist you with your, yes, that word of action is right. Much action is in place to move you forward into this federation.
Okay.
I want you to add one more thing. There's more to this. I have only tapped into a little bit. That was what I was allowed to know. There is more to it than that. I'll leave that for others. Others have other messages from that symbol. There is much there. It's also a communication tool where others see this, other species see this, and it's sort of guiding them to this channel and to others that can channel.
Okay.
And also, I know I am talking your ear off probably, but there's also one more. Of those that channeling right now will be soon receiving channelings, those trans channels, the ones that are very well known, they will receive downloads of this new awakening that is occurring. That is all I have for that.
Okay. I think I have asked this question 2 channeling session ago about the big download and new old collective which come back to the Earth with their golden, which have the same energy as the golden entity.
Yes.
Do they have more information to give, or?
Yes, I believe they will come through very shortly. Yes, it is part of a Lyran energy. It's part of a golden. These are Lyrans that aren't well known on your world. They are more advanced than the ones that you are communicating with. They are more in the 5th, I believe, also somewhere in the 8th density, and they are here to assist your world. I don't believe this knowledge is completely. It is known by species, but as for channelers being able to tap into that, I believe they are cautious about information coming through. But yes, they will be contacting you. I believe so.
Do they have a specific name for their collective? We can just name them Golden Lyran.
Oh, I believe they will say their name when they come through.
Okay, thanks them and just welcome
Yes.
them for the when they be ready. I asked two name to before begin about a receive. I think the first name was Forum, Forom.
Yes.
Can you just watch that could be? I think is yesterday I received this name.
Who that's connected to?
I
Who
just
that might
received
be?
in my head as Forom Forum.
It is a species that is not quite known in this galaxy. It is not known to many galaxies. They are quietly letting themselves know right now. I do not even have a whole lot on them right now. But it will come through in a later time. I might not be the right one to bring this information through right now.
Can you tell me what kind of entity was much more a better ability to connect to their energy?
What it's Alpha Centaurian? There's something similar to them. Water-like beings, something around those lines.
Okay. Other name. Give me a second. The green Malov, Malov, green Malov.
Let's. Oh, 1 second. I do not know who they are. They will. I think they are part of spirit, or part of. You cannot connect to them. This is information that is, I believe, forbidden for me to tap into. This is sacred. These are informations that will come through later. This is a species that does not want to be fully, they will not want to be themselves fully aware right now. They will over time. This is, I do not, let's see here. It's,
I gave you permission to pick in my energy if you need it.
they are part of, they have mountain energy. They are part of the mountains of your world. They are here right now, but they are not too well known.
Mountain energy.
Yes, they are part of mountains around your world. Brazil, I believe, or South America has mountains. Yeah, I'm unaware of your world of its mountain terrains at this moment, but they are around mountain terrains.
Okay.
They will be known when they feel. Not at this time.
Okay. Thank you very much. I will pass the mic.
Hello, Dash.
Yes.
How are you?
Yes, I am fine. I am fine.
So, I heard I got a connection with the Fendorians, and there was one around me that was supposed to had a message for me. Just wondering if you had any information for that.
We had a message for you. We have several messages for you that you will be connected with us at a later time. Many of your memories are because of your galactic memories. Much of that has to do with our energies to keep your third eye open, to keep you awake during these experiences you have as you sleep. Much of that has to do with our energies, your lineage with us. you've had many lifetimes within our government, all times. You were part of our lineage and history. So many of us wish to keep you awake, and not just us, but other species wish to keep you aware of what is around you, at least your galactic past around you. Right now, I believe your third eye has been closed for many reasons, but I do not know those reasons. I am not in control of your third eye, but there are, I believe your guide had to do with this closing. This is why you do not see spirits around you as much as you might have used to see, if I am correct on that.
All right. And if you could help as in the opening my third eye, and if there's, because I do wish to see and experience all the beings and stuff that are around me and connect more with my multi-dimensional self.
Yes, you have a connection with Atlantean history, mostly Atlantean than Egypt. Your Atlantean history might not be totally known to you at this point, but that is, your Atlantean history has much to do with why you are here now. You are here now for many reasons, to help wake up those that are asleep, to share your knowledge, but I believe this is known to you. Your knowledge is very helpful to many around you, and much more knowledge will be known to you when the time is right. There is a the sands of time are going in your direction, where many more downloads you will receive to help others around you awaken to what is really happening on your world.
All right. Thank you. I send you much love.
Yes. Yes, thank you. Much love to you.
Hi, Dash.
Yes.
This is Brother Tamatu.
Matu. Yes. Hello.
Hello. I was wondering, I hear I have a past with your species. Do they have a message for me?
Yes. Be patient. Many things are coming your way. New experiences on the horizon for you. Angel-like energies. There'll be several angels that'll be speaking to you soon to direct you into your new path in life. Many things are going to be awakened around you, such as your environment and the direction of your path, what your life path is. I believe an angel energy will be delivering this message to you shortly.
Thank you.
Yes.
And the other night, turned out my lights, and I saw a pure white energy come from around me and up. Can you tell me who that was and if they have any messages for me as well?
Pure white energies. It could be angel-like energies. I believe it's both in some ways, and
Is
also
our Angel Ariel.
I don't connect with that, but also Palladian energies that are in your area at this point. Wow. I believe it's a combination of both Palladian and angel-like energies. Many messages are being held back until the time is right. That is what I have.
Beautiful. Thank you, Dash.
Yes.
Brian?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Hello, my friend. This is Brian.
Yes.
I have a question. This is for Holly. How do you say your last name? Holly Mc... How do you say that, Stephen?
Macaulay.
Holly Macaulay. I think that's how you say that.
Yes.
Her question is, I did see a round spacecraft, a ship, a few years ago, white in color with different colors spinning in the outer edge, on the outer edge of it. Who were they? And then also, why did she have no fear of them? She felt very calm.
Yes, it is. I believe Yanyel Energies. Yanyel, but on board was also Yanyel and positive reptilians on that ship, sending her much love, much deserved love and affection, and messages of things to come. That is what I see. Many, they are, yes, folding time, folding space, in a way where they can communicate with your world better. They are preparing many messages. Many things are happening on your world to bring in the light on your planet.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
No more questions, Brian? For yourself?
Not at this time. I'll pass it to another.
All right. Dear Dash, could you please tap on my energy? Because I've told I've got other entities about me, like the reptilians, but I hope they're positive ones, I suppose. They're not the negative ones, are they?
They are reptilians. There's two of them, male, female. They are not negative. They are just playful. They are trying to get your attention.
So how can I be playful with them? Because they're playing with my PC, and I don't want them to do that. So
I believe they will stop. They don't, but maybe they haven't. But they said they'll stop.
yeah, I've been asking for everybody to play with them. Anyways.
They are curious on your ascension. They're curious about how you interact in this world. So they are they feel very connected to you. So I believe their messages will come through eventually, where they can make you feel many of the things that they do at your computer is to get your attention focused on them.
I noticed about that some time back, but okay, I'm open to for all kind of contact, so they can contact me through my guides or directly. How is it so?
Yes, they do not feel that you're ready for it, but maybe now is the time.
By the way, once I was in the kitchen. My dad passed 5 years back, so I was standing doing something in the kitchen, and I felt someone hugged me from the back energetically. So I thought, what would that be? Was it my dad in spirit or an angel? Could be them. I'm not sure now. I'm quite confused,
Yes, it could be your dad. It's most likely it was him.
That he came to my mind, yeah. Him
Yes.
or an angel. My goodness.
There are angels around you, but I believe he was part of that interaction.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. So you don't have a tip for me to talk to them, to contact them or anything?
Which ones? Reptilians?
Yeah. To be friendly, so
they will communicate when they are ready. I believe they feel that you are becoming more
open.
Yes.
Are they like Tukur-like?
I don't think so.
No, the Liran. Tukur is a Liran. No, sorry about that.
Yes.
How do they look like? Like who? Like Trevor or something?
Reptilians, yeah, something not as pretty as they are, but they are friendly. They're just not pretty looking. They are. They have good sense of humor,
Yeah.
obviously,
Mm.
but they do have pasts that they do. They come from a time of a negative background, but they have evolved from that.
Evolved. Okay, great. I'll pass the mic for the other folks in the room. Thanks. Thanks a lot, Dash. Thanks. Much love.
Greetings, Dash. This is Ariel.
Yes.
Just wanted to see if you could assist me. I had an experience with a gentleman on this bus this morning, and we were supposed to go on a hike to Waimea Falls, and I went in to grab my medication, and when I came out, I'm talking about a matter of 2 minutes, and he just vanished. Young man's name was went by Oneness, and the energy that was received in the experience felt so connected with this young man, and felt there was something to this experience to be expanded upon or explored. If you could assist me in any way.
And you said he just disappeared out of nowhere, just like that?
Just out of nowhere, we were walking together off the bus, and we were talking, and I even saw him out the window when I was taking my dose. And then when I turned my head to grab my bag and walk out, he just vanished.
I believe he had a change of heart for some reason. Something changed his mind to provoke him to go in another direction. That is what I see. Something spooked him to make him disappear like that. That is what I have.
And then, do you have any messages or any ideas to share with me or the group from my guides or anyone?
That one that disappeared, he has much Palladian energies about him and confusion within him. That is all I have for him. As for your group, is that what you were speaking about?
For the group and or myself, if you are able to pick up on any messages that I haven't been able to pick up on.
Oh, there you are going through an awakening right now to turn your minds in another direction where you will be more open to new things that are on the horizon that is in your reality. That is not quite in your density, but it is on your world. Many species are hesitant for this enclosure, but many are open and believe that you are ready to see more through your third eye of what is happening on your planet. So your maturity is increasing in a sense that much has been hidden will now be seen. So prepare for this, or you don't have to prepare at all, but this is being planned for you.
And then one last one. Who's been assisting me with pretty much? It feels like I've been on DMT or on like light hallucinogens for the last like 2 weeks.
DMT, is there a substance like that? I don't know.
Yes, we call it the spirit molecule.
Yes, okay.
Lady Ayahuasca's sister.
I understand now. And you feel like you're on this, you're imbalanced in some ways.
No, I feel instead
In
of
bliss.
the idea that came to me is I don't feel like I'm hallucinating. I feel very lucid.
Yes. It will continue. All of that will continue. It's different for everyone.
It feels like it's connected to the crystal room and the colonies as well.
Yes. Messages will be coming through the colonies directly to you instead of going through a channel.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Much will open up for all of you. There's many messages for all of you. But those will come when the time is right. If there's nothing else, is there anyone else before I depart?
Chumatu.
Yes.
Yes, I have a question. This is from Holly.
Yes.
I did see a round spacecraft ship
Yes.
a few years ago. Hold on, sorry. Keeps going back. Gotta hold it here.
Brother Tomatush, that question was asked already, actually, I believe.
Yes, yes.
Okay, sorry about that. Alright, my question is, just from my curiosity today, I was thinking about this. On other planets and other galaxies, when someone passes, do they bury bodies? Do they do anything like humans do with the bodies? I was just curious how they pass and what you do with that, and maybe on ships, what you would do.
In your third densities, that is usually, even on other third density worlds, they do not do this. There are a few that are somewhat similar to this. When those pass, there is celebration. There is no body that is being dissolved. I mean, there is a goodbye, but also a hello because they step into spirit. So there's no real, because on your world there is depression and gloom and madness and greed. But yes, those that are buried only on your world that I am familiar with. Other worlds, they all have their own ways. Usually the body dissolves quickly, where there is nothing left. Like a quick dissolve. Some have where it's the same thing. It slowly disappears. Some reptilian worlds may have this sacrifice, this ritual, if they wish to. Some do this. But most worlds do not go into this, do not feel reason for it, because it is time of passing, but also a time of much joy, because they have finished this world, and now they're on to their next adventure, their next experience that is full of love and many desires. So there is... It does exist on other worlds, but not too common. And if it does exist, it is on third density levels.
Thank you so much, Dash. I'm sorry it was a weird question, but I was just really
That is
curious
okay.
today. Last thing, do you have a message for the world? Anyone new that's watching this tonight?
To the world, there is much change coming, much awakening coming to you. Many will not enjoy this information and ignore it, but at times they will not be able to ignore it because the news will travel fast. As for first contact, many pockets of information are slowly being put into your society as preparations. This is not going to happen anytime soon as for first contact, but the information will begin to be deployed on your planet in different areas for those that are not ready and for those that are ready. So those that wish for this fourth density energy to come through, you are in it, and it's now going to embrace you more than ever before. And it's quite exciting for us to see this happening. That is what I have. Yes.
Hello, Dash.
Yes.
Hey, I was wondering, when it comes to souls and mummifications, say that they mummified a body in Egyptian times and the body is 1,000 years old. Is it possible to where that soul made a contract or made a choice where I just wonder if it's possible where that soul 1,000 years later can go back into that body and re-inhabit that body and awaken that body?
That is very possible if only the body is capable of holding this soul once again. That is possible, though. And it has 1,000 years has not been done, but it has been done.
What year? How many years?
Not that many. It has been done through experiments where one that has died, they have found a way to bring him back. But not very old, though.
All right. And is it a true video? If you can tap into my vision of what I'm depicting, there's a guy named Troy, and there's a video where he goes into this fish market, and there's some dead fish that are on ice that are sitting there that are dead. He goes, well, how fresh are these fish? And they said, oh, I think they can be fresher. And so he uses his energy or his chakra, and he literally brings that dead fish to life and puts it into some water right next to him. Was that really did happen? And I've seen other videos that have done that.
Yes. As for him, I believe so. He has a energy. He is tapped into fourth density or density of higher nature than your third. So yes, I believe he accomplished that.
All right, and when the humans or us or any species here that have made clones, do clones have souls? Do they get a soul from the person who created this clone? When does it come to, like, if you make a clone that's very identical to you, for instance?
Clones are unsuccessful on your world. They do exist, more of a robotic form. They do have some soul-like energy, but not the entire soul. That has not been accomplished correctly. So many are robotic and depressed in many ways. So I do not believe many last that long on your world, but I could be wrong. I believe that is correct. They do all have a specific function.
Do they mingle with the everyday public?
Some do, but not very long, because they are seen as imposters. They do exist, but not in heavy populated places.
All right, and one last question. I just found out that I had 3 hybrid children, one from Andromeda, a female, blonde, 7 to 8 years, and another one from the Pleiades, a male, I don't know how old, and then of course the one I consciously approved with Dirk McNear, Steven. I was wondering, can you tap into them energies? Do they have any messages for me, or do I have any other hybrid children that you can tap into?
Oh. Yes, you have other hybrid children you are unaware of. I believe a total of 10 across the universe. These are contracts you made before entering into this life. I believe there are also children from other lifetimes, but they are still hybrids of you. The Pleiades, Orion, and Arcturian energies. So yes, you do have several. This was all planned to you ahead of time. As for exploring this more, I believe this information will come through when the time is right. When those children are ready to disclose more about themselves. That is
Okay. Before I come with few questions, can you just watch if Ivan need to drink water or something like that?
I must actually. I was going to exit. If there's nothing else.
I will wait the next.
There is a queue for you, by the way. Don't go. Still have a queue. Can you drink water while you're channeling?
No, it's okay.
Really? Okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. You mean I can ask, or you just?
Yes, go ahead. You can ask quickly.
Okay. I just come back a few seconds about the forum entity. Do they just intentionally send their name to me, or I just picked their name by accident?
I believe their name was sent to you. Their names came through to you through download.
Okay.
That is what I believe.
Okay, just thanks them. And as you already talked about the spirit mountain energy, can you ask if any elemental spirit from the earth need wish to be known today?
Just what is already known is the draft species wishes to be known. We'll communicate at a later time. Also,
something maybe ocean or river or maybe crystal wish to be known by much more known by us.
Crystal. I am not connecting to that. There is, yes, a raccoon species that will be known at a later time or soon, or than later. This raccoon has many messages for your collective, but not right now.
Okay, and any message for me from a guide or a close entity around me? Or?
This will be information known at a later time. It will come through later. It will when the time is right.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
All right, Dash, our Edgar Casey, the sleeping prophet, has predicted some time back that we will be at 4 dimension totally by the year 2032, that is. But with our progress, I see that we are going to be there beforehand, don't you think? Would you tap on that?
Some of you, yes. Most of you, no.
Oh my goodness.
Part
32
of
is too far out.
your group, yes. As for others, most likely no. They are too asleep. They are controlled by religions and media. I do not see them releasing from those anytime soon. Many of them are contracted to be asleep, and they wish to stay on that contract.
Wow.
Understand that. Parts of Europe, parts of Russia will be open, but not all. Your world entirely, I do not see this happening.
32 is too far out. I can't believe it. Still far out.
Yes, but you will see currents of energy coming towards you to give you to feel that you are on the right track. That is what I feel.
Okay. Anything about the Egyptian civilization? Because I'm so fascinated about it. Is it preserved, all the monuments, all the buildings, the old buildings, all that stuff?
I do not believe so because of the destruction on your planet. Many temples have been completely lost. Many shrines have been completely lost because of war.
Yeah, the recent war in Egypt.
And even before that, there was much lost. As your reptilian takeover of Egypt, much of it was destroyed during that time. Ancient time periods. Much information has been lost about that. Your Alexandria, the burning of that library was lost of many structures that were around during Egypt, during ancient Egypt's reign. So, but memories of these places will be known again in the future time.
Beautiful. That will do. That's helpful enough.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to tell me anything about my my guides?
Your guys are quiet at this time. They are very loving but very patient with you.
My goodness. I'm not patient myself.
They wish you to experience many things on your own without getting in your way.
I get you.
They don't want to overwhelm you with information, but they do have much for you, and they slowly give you information over time.
Yeah, I can't wait, you know?
Yes.
And they know that by now, of course.
Yes.
Anyways, well appreciated. Thank you very much, Dash.
Yes.
You're most welcome anytime.
Yes, thank you.
Pass the mic.
Hey, do you know Lesh?
Yes, he is not too far away right now. Yes. His energies are good at this moment. Very positive.
Did you tell me the Fendorian around me?
I believe so, yes. There's much going on around you right now. But as I said before, there'll be messages for you, but at a later time.
Hey, thank you. Much love.
That is with many right here, it seems. If there's nothing else, I must go.
Thank you very much. Well appreciate, dear one.
Yes.
You need a break, I know.
There is much near future being gathered together, much information. And there'll be an explosion of ideas in your future. It is gathering right now. That is all I can say. Many prayers to you all.
Much blessings to you, dear one.
Thank you.
Welcome. So where did you go, Ivan?
I was around somewhere.
You listen to us. You're conscious. Great.
Yeah, sometimes. A little bit. I don't remember everything. I remember some things, but not.
So what do you wonder about?
What do you mean?
What do you, while the entity channels, what do you do? As a spirit, of course.
What I do, I am outside my body usually, it feels. I remember some things, but not much. Just right now, it's all scrambled eggs right now.
Okay, you're watching your body.
Something like that. It's strange.
Getting out of the frame. So
Yeah.
you see yourself beautiful.
In some ways. I mean, I feel it when it comes through, and I feel the messages, something like that. Not all of them, but I do. I let them do all the talking, obviously. And I forgot all about this. This is that message forum. Of course, I forgot to post it. A lot of people put questions there. So if anybody likes to read those off, if you don't mind.
Ryan is a good one,
Anybody.
if he likes.
Anybody. Sorry, yeah, that. Okay. I am conscious through this, but I don't remember a lot, or anything for that matter. I'm here, but I'm not here. So, as for where I go, scrambled eggs, I have no idea.
And just a suggestion for Stephen S. wants the positive reptilian. Just a suggestion. There's this guy named General Oracore. He's a positive reptilian. If you want to get any vibes from him, General Oracore, Orocore. Thank you.
General Oracle. Where did that name come from? Or where did that?
He's a general in the Legion of Light, positive reptilians that Nick Banjo has channeled. A very, very high energy.
Okay.
A couple times.
All right, we'll just leave it a blank slate and see what happens. Yeah, it'd be the positive reptilian connected to iguana species, something like that. Okay. that. God. Yes. We bring no harm to your collective world. We are a positive reptilian race. We are part of your ascension process. One second. It's better. I call myself just like your electronics company, Zenith.
Welcome, Zenith. Please identify yourself and tell us what you are. Where are you from? On planet, off planet, things like that.
I am on your world in fourth density, bringing you into more harmony, to take you out, to assist with your moving away from this darkness that is plaguing your world. We are not as advanced as your negative reptilians or draconians. We do speak to them on a daily basis to keep the peace. We are part of the Galactic Federation of Light. We were sent here to help motivate the darkness into light, to help move your world from darkness. We've been here for thousands of years. Since your times of Egypt, we've been here. We are not totally known on your world. Many geckos are part of our species. Yes, the iguana is a way to identify us. We are connected to their energies to bring harmony to your world, not darkness. Unlike some reptiles are negative, we are positive. We are here. Obviously, I am in full reptilian form, similar to your Treb. We do have bases underground, mostly in the Nevada desert. We do speak to your governments on a daily basis to end the negativity. Of course, many in your governments see us as pansies, as weaklings compared to the other reptilians. They do not listen to us because we bring messages of joy and hope to help your human race. But we are laughed at by your government, but we are friendly. We are not offended by that. Many positive entities within your governments do speak to us. Many part of your Area 51, many speak to us. Many other bases around your world speak to us, just to hear our words of advice, to at least talk to us instead of ignoring us like governments do. We do not have negativity towards your government. We just wish they would help your world and help your evolution. That is why we wanted to come here, to show that we are friendly to you and loving to you and understand where you come from. We do not see you as fools like some do. We see you as loving beings that have been lied to on a global basis. The only way to connect to our world is through your third eye and through spirituality. We wish to be seen on a personal level, and we see that happening in your future. Oh, yes. Before I let you all ask questions, we are positive. When I say positive, we are, you say, the top one on your list of friendly. We love all beings. We do not like your Grendel, who say it's all a bunch of bullshit and things like that. We are not like that. We are, you can say, connect to spirituality of angel energies to bring harmony to your world. That is what we wish. So if you have any questions, I am open to them.
Hello there, my friend. This is Brian. Much love. Yes, I know Grendel. Grendel plays around with humanity.
Yes.
He's a good guy.
Yes, of course.
He's, like I said, they're helping bring peace and neutrality.
Yes.
It's good.
Yes.
It's just the way that they do it, their race does that. You know.
Yes.
It's fine.
Oh, for us, it's a little heavy.
It can be.
But that is, we are not judging.
Yes, it can be. Yes, for your civilization, thank you for helping assist this planet. It's much needed. Those in government see war as just and good, but yet it causes too much death and destruction. Eventually, these wars need to stop.
Yes, we have spoken to them. They disagree, of course, because war keeps them in power. But they also understand that war can destroy them, and they are aware of their enemies. They are protected right now. Your governments in the United States, especially, because the United States has built many enemies across the world. As for this ISIS, I do not see them as a threat to the United States. It is mostly a menace of the Middle East. There are stories, they do exist within the United States, but only as a threatening manner. I do not see violence coming through them because your governments have made sure that they do not do this. But in the Middle East, it is to cause chaos, to break up whoever they can. Those who have alliances, they wish to take them apart because the more disarray, the better. It keeps you from your ascension process. Of course, it will not, but it keeps others from the ascension. It keeps darkness under.
Yeah, I have a hard time sometimes trying to grasp that reasoning. I just, you'd think that they would make it a win-win for everybody. That they would even benefit from, working together as a oneness instead of dividing and conquering all the time.
There are some within your government that wish for peace. They do not. They have made themselves known.
Right.
Within your black projects. Many have made themselves known. But they are not powerful enough to stop these wars. So the discussion, and more of these discussions are becoming known.
Even the men in black, can they help assist us in some of these governments behind the scenes on making it more win-win for everyone?
Yes, they can. Right now they are controlled. But their heart, many of them, their heart is in the right place. They are under control. There are those part of the men in black that enjoy the darkness, but most do not. They can assist, but at this point they are controlled by many factors. So it is possible, yes, when these controls are lifted. As for when this time will come, it is unknown to me.
Understood. Much love, my friend. Thank you. I'll pass it to another.
Much love to you, Brian.
There's a question mark. Brian, can you ask it, please?
We're at on the side here?
Yeah, on the side.
Is
For
it
Michelle.
from Michelle?
Michelle.
Okay, hold on here. Let me think. Let's see here. Also, okay, wait. I think it's more like a power thing. Let's see here. And they want to use it to keep people out of their own power. Yes. Also know as knowing how to use it. Okay, rather than... let's see here. Yeah, I don't really see a question there. It's more of a statement. Thank you, Michelle.
Yeah, that's a statement.
Thank you, Michelle.
Hello.
Hello.
Zenith, I believe your name is.
Yes.
Greetings.
Greetings.
The last couple nights have been tremendous. I've had 2 contacts with ships, and I'd like to get some clarification. Since you are reptilian.
Yes.
And I believe there were reptilians on the ships both of the times. Positive reptilians, obviously.
There were reptilians. There were also...
Yael.
Some, yes. One had Yanyel. The other one had Pleiadian.
Okay. I also noticed there was 2 ships both times.
Yes.
In like the same positions to each other. And the one on the right would always communicate, whereas the one on the left was a bit of an observer.
One that was communicating was probably the Yanyel. That's what I see. Yes, there were reptilians on that ship, but friendly reptilians.
Yeah, I got like a download vision from one of them last night. It was pretty amazing, actually. Like
more messages to come.
Yes, I know.
Your connection with Yanyel goes a long way back.
Yes.
Also, reptilian, them also. They have... These are positive reptilians, not of our race, but very close.
Does my connection to the positive reptilians go as far back as Lyra? Or Eden?
I believe so.
Excellent. And what about Orion?
Yes, definitely there. Yes.
Excellent. So, I'm just curious, because he was so amazing. I was just finishing a yoga class, and I was showering, and I felt their presence. I knew I would contact them. So I just followed my joy, and I sat down next to this church and looked up, and they were there. They were the only stars in the sky, obviously not stars, and I just communicated. It was blowing my mind. And what they channeled down to me, I'm definitely processing and will continue to. And I was curious what else I, can do for further contacts type thing.
This reptilian energies. You did pick up the reptilian energies, correct?
I got a vision of my heart and their heart, and we were holding each other's heart in our hands. We were holding each other's hands, and it was like a female, perhaps, reptilian face I connected with.
Yes. I believe she was from Orion. It was her origination.
Does she have a name?
Not at this time. Oh, let's see. They will connect with you in a future time. Most of what they have is private for you.
Okay, I respect that. I respect that a lot. And also, I was curious, Zenith, what you can tell me about my connections to the Interstellar Alliance.
Is there another name to this? Is there another?
You mentioned it earlier, and perhaps are you familiar with Bashar?
Galactic Federation of Light.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess.
One second. Your connection with the Galactic Federation of Light is. One moment. Yes, your connection with music goes out through many lifetimes. Many lifetimes. Palladian lifetimes. And many Pleiades, star system. As for your connection with Bashar, I do not. All I see with that is a connection to his message. As for a connection to his race, I believe that will be at a later time.
Excellent. And can you tell me what sort of plannings I had, like dimensionally? Where was I prior to this life? What type of energies was I connecting with? I'm going to guess Palladian Yael, you just mentioned it, but what other things that I have in the works, and where from?
Where from? You also have Lyran connections.
Yes, I know.
Male Lyran. Even Lyrans at a higher density than the ones that have been channeled. 8th density Lyrans at a higher vibration. And this is quite fascinating
Indeed.
Because your connection with them was of government, spirituality, and of grounding. There was a time for them. This is one thing that was not spoken about. Some of them look lion-like,
yes,
but they are not lion. They look like lion.
Feline.
Yes, but they look like your lions on your planet. It's similar, not exactly. And some of them had a power struggle within their governments at one time. I believe you were a part of this confusion of who they are, what are they doing. They had a identity crisis at one time in the past. And you're a part of this conversation. Now they have figured themselves out, because they had one time where they were powerful, but too powerful, where they were not connecting with anyone. There was a time where they just couldn't. They connect to Pleiadians, but they had a communication issue within their government at one time. And you were part of this struggle. They have now fixed this. But at one time it was quite chaotic, even caused some wars, even with reptilians. I know that might be... I'm not sure we can do that information, but that's what...
Was that on Lyra itself?
I believe it was on another world, actually. Was another Lyran planet.
Sirius A?
something like that.
Is it in the Sirius A or B area?
In that area, yes.
So basically, after we left Orion as a third party.
Yes, you do have lifetimes on Lyra, but this was after that. Where there was much confusion within their species. I believe after their planet was dissolved or destroyed.
Oh yeah, I guess if you call that is destroyed. So we went to Orion and then to other countries to try to, or not countries, other stars far, far away from Orion.
Yes, there was much chaos going on within the Lyrans at one time. In some ways, they became bullies because they were bullied.
Right, they bought into that reptilian.
There were some that did.
Luciferian.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. There were some that did that pulled apart. Yes, they do. Yes, I'm not sure if that's well known here, but yes, and they still do exist right now.
Great, and I'll end with: do I have any connections with the Cedars at all? As a Cedar.
As a Cedar, can you elaborate more on that?
Well, I just am so grateful of the God consciousnesses and just their passionate love. I know that they've had to, through other dimensions, go through the same thing we're going through now to become creators themselves.
Yes.
So I was curious, do I have other connections
with other worlds, such as creating other worlds?
Yes.
Yes, I believe so. Yes.
Can you connect with any right now?
Within Sirius, there is one. There are other galaxies that are unknown to your galaxy. That, even if I brought up their names, it's not even worth it. But there are other galaxies where
of course it's worth it.
To other. Yes, but not at this time. There are other galaxies where there's insect species.
Zeta Reticuli?
No, this was before. This is totally different. You do have connection with the Zetas, though.
Ooh, I feel like I'm taking up so much time, but can you tell me about that?
Oh. As a Lyran, you had connections with them. As Zetas were figuring themselves out at one time.
Oh, so the Lyrans predate the Zeta.
And somewhat, yes, and somewhat no. It's actually, some of that information is unknown. They were created around the same time, actually. As far as I can tell. They were part of the same timelines. You had interactions with Zetas that were not always positive. Zetas were taking advantage of many Lyrans at one time. There's a negative sides to Zetas, but not all of them, but some who wished to not be bullied around. So they wanted to show who was boss. There's things like that. Some wars between Lyrans and Zetas. I am not sure of how that war went. But what's this there? I do not believe you had a lifetime as a Zeta, though.
Yeah, I don't really connect with that.
No, I do not see that. But within Lyrans, you've had connections with them through many lifetimes. And,
yes.
Yes. And through others. In Sirius B, you have a lifetime within Sirius also.
Excellent. I'm very grateful that you're able to, on your dimensional plane, tap into all these knowledges. I truly respect that, and I wish to return that on other lives I'm having to other people.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
Yes, thank you.
Steven?
Hello, Zenith.
Yes.
How are you?
I am fine. This is comfortable.
Good, good. Much love. I was wondering if I'm able to speak Reptilian and ask a question in Reptilian, would you be able to answer me, of course, in English?
You can, yes, sure.
Right.
I'm not sure if that was a. That question was. I'm not sure if I like that question that much. It's like, why are you so positive to these human beings that are so lost within their existence? They do not know who they are, so why bother being friendly with them? That was the question. I'm not sure if you're familiar, you knew of this.
No, I didn't. I was trying to bring a positive message. I don't know who was that.
That was. It was neutral, not all positive, but he found a way through. So you're tapping into a reptilian that has a disagreement with this environment here. That is all. It is okay. That was fine. That wasn't totally. It was. He was throwing out a question. That is all.
All right. Well, I guess I'll ask in English because I can control that one more. Sorry about that.
Yes, no, that's fine.
I was just wondering if you can tap into my DNA, and if you could expand on my Alpha Centaurian reptilian side or my Nubian reptilian side. If you had any information or any messages that, or if I'm connected with your race, or is your race part of Lashunda, Fenton, or Zespaz? I know not Zespaz, but Lashunda or Fenton.
Lashunda. That is what we are connected with. As for your life with Alpha Centaurian, what is it that you wish to know about that?
Just information. Basic information. What my life was there, was it positive or negative, or what did I do? Was that part of me being a commander?
Yes. I believe a commander. Yes. Positive reptilian, bringing many positive messages to the universe. You were part of many positive, of many worlds as they were primitive. Your main agenda was to observe primitive planets as they were growing and to send information back to Alpha Centaurians. It was a positive lifetime, as I can tell. You were part of many wars, and some were not so positive. Even some with Wyrens that disagreed with how Alpha Centaurians were operating. This was in the past, though. There were many Wyrens that were, yes, some that were negative, fortunately. Those have passed now. There are still some that are around, though, but those that are around are different. But there are positives, yes, so there's much to learn from that disagreement. But yes, you as a reptilian traveled the universe to many galaxies. There were some insect worlds that you visited. Obviously, not Zenith. That was not important at the time. But most of your agenda was to observe and help those primitive worlds that were just hatched.
All right. Thank you. And as in like your fourth density, are you like on an overlay, like in fourth density on this Earth? Are you able to like move like really quick, like faster than we can, like 100 to 300 miles an hour and stuff?
Yes. We can even tap into fifth density energies depending on our mood of that day. Some are able to do this.
I'd love to connect with y'all and any knowledge or wisdom downloads I can get. to opening up my abilities to start healing this world and myself would greatly be appreciated.
It is being healed, but very slowly. That is all. Not as fast as we would like it. The food supplies are being healed, but many things plague that. Many forces wishes not for your world to be ill, in spirit and as in health. But we are assisting with turning that around. Trying to.
Alright, thank you.
Yes.
Yes, Zenith. How are you?
Yes.
This is Noha.
Yes.
Regarding when you said earlier that you speak to the people in the government, how do you speak to them? In what form? Are you tapping into their heads? Are you nudging them? Or in what form are you speaking to them, and how are they speaking to you back?
Oh, we speak to them as we speak with you. We speak with sound. We do not use telepathy with them. We use telepathy, but we also speak with words. With telepathy, it's easier for us, but we do use words with them, and they receive the information and speak that back to us. Many are not afraid of us anymore as they used to be.
So you mean they see you, or you
Yes,
just...
they do see us. Yes.
In physical form?
Yes.
Through third eye, or what?
No, we make ourselves known to them.
By sight. Okay.
Yes.
I see that now. I thought you were nudging them or speaking through their heads or something like that.
Some we do. Many within the Black Projects, we make ourselves known. We've been to the Pentagon on many, many occasions. There might be even contactees that have mentioned they have seen us. We have been... I believe there have been some. Some of us... I do not have the name of who that is. But we are very active within the Pentagon.
Sounds good. Sounds really good. Okay, regarding my reptilian friends now, I've been informed I've got two about me. Could you please tell me their names, if you wish? My friendly reptilian friends.
Male is called Horias.
Horias.
Female is very strange name. Demic is yes, Demic.
Demic. Okay, so I can call them from now on.
Yes, they are moody at times, but they are becoming
friendly.
Yes.
Okay, great. Good to know. So whenever they're there and they're not going to do anything crazy anymore, aren't they?
I do not.
Great.
Dude, they have much knowledge for you.
When is it coming in? Downloading anytime.
I believe they heard that. So obviously.
Okay. Great. Sounds good. So I'll be seeing them soon. You're seeing my third eye coming up. So I'm going to see them quite soon.
Yes, it is a slow opening, but yes.
Coming up. All right. Thank you very much. Pass the mic.
Okay. Hi, Zenith.
Yes.
Happy to meet you today.
Sweet greens, yes.
Sweet green, yeah. I have two questions. The first, today I see the face and the eyes of some entity. The one is light green eyes color, and I see much more clearly his face. And do any specific reason I be much more able to see him, or is just for a test? Or
what is this being? What was the look of this being? Was it reptilian or?
I think is that I was not sure. Maybe the eyes is much light green color.
You just saw this briefly?
Yeah, but I think it was much more clear than usually. I see many times that some eyes are but I think it was much more clear and much more present in some way.
It's a positive reptilian with dragon-like features.
With dragon?
Yes. It is connected to the dragon species on this world. It is force density, not necessarily shy, but the message they say is they wish not to communicate now. They are an unknown reptilian species on your world.
Okay.
And they are friendly, but they are also heavy in demeanor.
Heavy and demeanor?
Demeanor, yes, they are large.
Okay, is it big, much bigger than you?
Oh yes, of course, yes. Everyone's bigger than us. It seems to be the case.
What is your tall?
6 foot tall, but we are not brute. We are middle range reptilians. Your Draconians are very large reptilians. We are middle size. We do not look fearsome. Well, we do look fearsome because of your race, but when you get to know us, you think we were like a little puppy dog.
Okay. Do this one, how much bigger than you he was?
7, 8 foot tall.
Oh, not so.
Very, very large reptilian, but very wise. But they don't make themselves known because they are fearsome in looks.
Okay. Do you have a nickname you wish to use?
Oh, dragon reptilian would probably be suffice. Because they do have dragon features. They are not pretty, that's for sure.
And what is the link with me? Is a contract, or you wish to fix old story with me, or something like that?
That could be. It's messages and to make themselves known, and also to unite your world with other species that are strange, and they are definitely strange.
Okay, okay. It was
But
just
yes, they are very positive. There are some that are not positive, but these are the ones that are contacting you are positive.
Okay, you don't have a specific message directly.
Oh, a message at a later date. They wish to observe at this time and not say anything. That what you saw was them preparing for contact with you.
Okay, do we wish send me a positive download to prepare me for much more thing, or?
Yes, I believe they will do this.
Okay, I give you permission for that.
Yes, it will be, trust me, it will be very positive, but very informative also. They can elaborate on things that others wish not to.
Okay, and second thing, I think as you're reptilian, you have powerful root chakra grounding.
Yes.
Can you send me a download to transform root chakra into reptilian energy?
To turn your chakras into reptilian energy?
The root chakra.
I understand.
As I already have something similar with the ends for the antenna of the crown chakra.
I understand. Yes.
I just want to have more perspective, and
we will do our best. Yes. Yes. That's been. Is there anything else?
No, it's okay. I will pass the mic to Sarah.
Hello, Zenith.
Yes, hello. Greetings.
Nice to meet you. Do we have a connection?
Yes, you have much snake DNA or Naga energies. Much positive, of course. Snake DNA, snake infatuations. Sorry about that.
No problem.
What was your question again?
Do you and I have any connection?
I believe so, yes. Within... I believe you contacted our species. I'm not sure if you're known of this. We are aware of your presence because you bring much energy and much positivity around to animals and much plant life, and we enjoy your messages to them. I believe we are connected to this life and other lifetimes. Also,
As part of the like Basculus, iguana, that type of species, or
through your Naga connections, through your lifetimes with that.
mhm. But specifically with you, do I have any connection with you?
Yes. Reptilian lifetimes, I have had several lifetimes as reptilian. Several.
And how did I know you?
I believe a visit on your world, on Naga planet, that's where we made our first connection.
Hmm.
As for reptilian energies from me, I was not reptilian at that time. I was more Palladian at that time. Since then, I've taken reptilian lifetimes. But it was a Palladian. I was a reptilian. You were a Naga. There was much joy in that lifetime, much discoveries, some communication, communications that did not always travel well. But on this world plane, we have had connections here also, but on more of a subtlety connection.
Will you be reconnecting with me at some point?
I believe so, if it is appropriate for you. Yes, that is fine with me. Yes.
And for some reason, I feel like, are you downloading information to me at the moment?
It is possible. I am not connected to my entire self at this point.
All right, very well then.
If there are others, part of my species could be doing this to make the connection, to make you understand where we stand. As for where we are headed, as for your messages to plant life, and to help you connect to plant life here on this world. Our messages are many. To help connect with nature and things to come.
Very well, thank you.
Yes.
Hello.
Got a question? Oh, Stephen? Got a question? Zenith, sorry. Something popped in my mind right now because when I started doing my Reiki, I used to meditate, okay, lying down, and then all of a sudden I used to manifest a water drop into my forehead. I wondered how this came. How did this come? I don't understand this.
An actual physical
A
Water
physical,
drop.
exactly, on top of my forehead. How did this happen?
How lovely. There is angelic energy around you right now. I believe within that connection that manifested that drop on your head.
It's angelic since that time, because Reiki's been about 10 years now, I think.
Yes.
From the very beginning.
Your vibrations are moving up. You're becoming stronger. That is what I see.
Beautiful. Just that's it. Thank you very much and well appreciated, day one.
Yes.
Pass the mic.
Hello again.
Yes.
Hey, I was just wondering about that other reptilian. Is that part of me, or is that one that's watching me, or is just around this area? I mean, who was that message that I came through? Because I mean, I didn't know I had reptilians around me or within me that gave that message.
It was a reptilian not too far away from you that wanted to throw this information in for others to know that they exist and to see their point of view. That is why that came through.
All right. And I was just wondering, I connected with the Lashunda reptilian a while back ago when I was working for Rensenberg in the white van. He was sitting next to me, and I just asked him a couple questions, and I found out he was a reptilian and Lashunda. And he said some, right when I said Lashunda, he said something really quick. He just said something really, really quick, and I asked him what he said, and he wouldn't tell me. I was just wondering, do you know who this is, or you have connections with him?
I believe it is a positive reptilian. With mysterious, yes, they have many agendas, and much of it is mysterious at this time. They wish not to make it known right now. That is what I see. They have. They are part of many vortexes on this world, turning them on, turning them off. And this is one of their agendas, if that makes any sense.
Yes. I actually had someone tell me that I was also training with a Stargate or something, and I would get more information later or about that.
Yes.
Thank you. I just wonder if I could connect with you physically too. Are you able to manifest in a 3D body, or?
Yes, I am capable of this. But we must be careful when we do this, because there is a chance for it. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Just anywhere possible. I mean, that I love to, because I haven't really consciously, physically met with any energies that I remember, just like in my dreams and stuff. So I would love to meet physically with and just get the ball rolling, man. I am definitely ready for first contact, physically, consciously, where I remember these thoughts and these energies. And I also had a buzzing. I get a lot of buzzing and vibrations in my ears. I actually just had one in my right ear that was buzzing. Is there anything you pick up on that?
Buzzing your ears. At this time, it seemed like it's from spirit. I don't believe it's from extraterrestrials. It's from spirit. They are. Once again, it's many. Yes, that you are loved, and that they're basically letting you know that they are there. It's just slight indications that they're around you. That's all. That's all that is.
All right. And any messages for me? From any unknown species, or from you, or if from just? Is there any messages right now? to be conveyed.
At a later date, there is much going on around you, and I cannot connect. They wish not to have too much known to you at this time. That is the message.
All right, thank you much.
Yes.
Hi, Zenith.
Yes.
Still Mark. I just want to come back about the Dragon Reptilian. When you said they have dragon feature, what you mean exactly?
Face, dragon features, terrifying to some. They do not have wings that I am aware of, but they have a scaly body that is rough. A different DNA than most reptilians.
Okay.
Draconians have some of this, but not like this.
Do they are in some way like the dinosaur? They are deconnected of the reptilian collective?
Somewhat more dragon-like, but yes, somewhat, yes. Their shell is harder. They are spiritually connected, but this Draconians are different, of a different DNA. This one is more. You say some are frightening, but some are beautiful type of dragon-like features. Some blue, some green, some are purple.
Oh yeah.
Yes, so they have a uniqueness to their appearance. But yes, they still are frightening to your. They still look. They have a joy within them, but their looks aren't always accepting to your world.
Do their energy color was the same than their skin color, or?
Much of it is gold.
Okay.
And silver, white.
Okay. Just another quick is can you tell me if the Illuminati symbol have an opposite symbol, the positive side of an opposite symbol, which was the counter the Illuminati symbol they used?
Oh yes, this symbol that you received recently
is the opposite of this pyramid of the Illuminati.
This one on the screen here on this machine.
Yeah, many.
Yes, I am familiar with that. Yes, there's many messages there.
The symbol was the opposite of the pyramid of the Illuminati. Is the symbol of a positive side? I'm not sure if he fully understand the meaning of I ask. The Illuminati have their symbol, the pyramid and the eyes.
Of this.
The opposite of this. What the opposite symbol of that?
Of this race that you're speaking about?
Of the Illuminati symbol. Was the counter symbol, if I can say that, the balance symbol.
About
the positive symbol.
Yes.
Equal to this one.
Yes, I believe I understand this. Yes, I believe so. Yes. Too much. If there's nothing else, I must go.
I have one before you go, please. Mine is very short. Please, I just came to know that I have about 7 entities about me right now, and 2 of which are reptilians. The male, Horus, and the female, the Meek. Do they have any recent messages from me? And that's why they were doing some, fun stuff about me.
Yes, they are playful, that's for sure.
Okay. They like my energy.
They have much information about your Egyptian past that they will share with you at a later time.
Beautiful.
And
That's why they came close to me. They were in Egyptian civilization at that time.
yes, I believe so.
Beautiful.
They will
Love
help
that.
you in spirituality. They will give you much information about spirituality to help you connect.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Yes, they are very pleasant to be around once you get used to them.
Great.
Much of what they did with your computer is to get your attention. That is all.
I got all the attention. I haven't got any divided attention. I'm there. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. If it's so, now we have a mutual ground, so we've made up, which is good.
Yes. Excellent.
Thank you. Well, appreciate it. Can you have some time for Stephen? He has some questions for the folks outside.
Yes, if they're quick.
Thank you. Thank you.
It'll be really quick. There's one from Sean D. Sean D123. He's just wondering, I had an experience in my early 20s and was wondering if you could explain exactly what happened to me during that experience. What ETs were they? Sean D123.
D123 Zeta Grays. Positive Zetas. You had much information, but did not always communicate. Mostly, I believe it's all Zetas. That is what they were making themselves known to. I don't have any messages from them, or they were just trying to get his attention, I believe.
All right. Rakeem Williams is wondering, do I have any implants or DNA infusions? Rakeem Williams.
Very interesting. There is a Andromedan energy with him. I believe this is new. It's an infusion, I believe. I do not know this percentage, though. This percentage is unknown to me, but it is a positive infusion to help him cope with this world. That is what I feel. And connect to his abilities.
All right. Symmetry. I was wondering, are there any aliens watching me? Symmetry.
Zeta Grays, Lyrans, Palladians, 2 Palladians, blue Palladians, 6 foot tall, and Nordics. That is all I have.
All right. Marina Rodriguez wondering, how can we use our imagination for higher good of our soul?
How can you use your imagination? You can. To heighten your soul, always with positivity. Any positive, the more positive your imagination is, the more positive everything is around you. So a positive imagination, positive thoughts will push you forward, or others around you also. Positive stories, positive music, things in those manners. That is how you move your evolution. Art speaks to many. But of course, positive messages don't always speak to everyone, though.
All right. And I was just wondering, can you tap in my dragon side? Is there any way I can? There's a dragon in my backyard named Dart.
Yes.
Is he part of me? Is he a brother of me, or?
Brother, and he acts like a son sometimes. He is quite fascinating. He finds it hard to connect to you But it feels that once your world is aligned with the right energies, you can make this connection.
All right, so I'd love to have the connection. I love dragons. Most through my earlier years, I had a Dragon Knight email used as a name. So I heard I had a past dragon, like a yellow or gold dragon, of my past lives. I love dragons and just would love to make that connection more.
Most dragons have positive energy. They have good luck also. When you see a dragon, it means a dragon of good luck and things to come. That is part of their message. They have more, of course.
All right, thank you.
Greetings, it's Ariel again.
Yes.
I felt energies kind of synchronistic in relation to Draconians just a few minutes ago, and I was thinking about if you could assist me with linking up with the benevolent Draconian that's been contacting me. I feel it's an aspect of myself. And the colors that you said, you said something about gold, white, and then like a violet color, I believe. And these were colors that I was thinking about in regards to this draconian benevolent aspect of myself.
Oh, fascinating. And this was a positive one that was around you, correct?
Yes, it feels as if it's it's my own incarnation. I feel as if it is.
Yes, that could very well be so. He's having trouble connecting because there's controversy around his species. So he's feeling that negativity could follow him, or he might think he's negative, but he's not.
I feel like he has white scales, but the white scales are, it's better put like, it's almost like a platinum type color scale.
That is correct, yes. He is a junior in his age. Very adventurous, very wise, but also young at heart.
And
yes, he enjoys your energy. That's why he wishes to connect.
Yes, thank you. And I'm also wondering if you are familiar with the idea of the archons.
What about them?
Around the same time when I felt this benevolent draconian connecting with me, I felt the idea of a benevolent archon connecting with me. At least an archon that was sharing an idea with me that there is a few individuals or a few consciousness that are neutral to benevolent, that are looking to connect with people that are at least open to the idea. And I was just seeing if you could assist with that connection at all.
Yes, they are hesitant but open to connections. They are questioning your beliefs, but only because they are protecting themselves. But I believe they are open to connections, yes. Whatever you feel fit.
I truly trust and have faith that it is a benevolent archon, and that
Oh, yes.
that this is an idea that they no longer want to play the role of the villain or the bad guy like the Draconians, and that was the idea of these two entities reaching out, was to reach out and also to show that I feel these entities are direct incarnations of myself, and why I feel comfortable with trusting and having faith in these ideas.
Yes, there is much going on with them. They have fears of their own, where they might be not represented in the way they wish. I believe they will. Yes, they are benevolent, but not always seen that way.
I feel as if they've been working with Archangel energy, and I also feel as if they've been working with Arcturian energy as well, and Andromedan.
Arcturian, definitely. Andromedan, a little bit, yes. Arcturian is their most powerful connection. It's very... There is times when they are not sure of themselves, of their beliefs. There is a struggle within them when they're collective, but they are positive. They have, you could say, a slight identity crisis within themselves.
I feel an energy tied to the bottom of my foot, the right chakra in my bottom foot. I feel more secure and safe.
Yes, it's an indication by your guides, I believe, that you can trust them. That is what I see.
I just keep on feeling, I almost feel if I relax too much, then I'll completely leave my body altogether. I feel that's a core idea why I keep on going to the methadone clinic, because I feel that if I don't have something like that to keep me grounded, if you will, that I'll completely turn into spirit and won't be here at all. But I'm feeling as if in letting go, I'll be able to truly become full spirit. However, I'll still be able to be perceived by others as a physical being. However, I'll know in my own consciousness that I become full spirit, full.
There is a chance of that, but I don't believe so. But you are leaving your body at one time or another. Especially when you're sleeping. You leave all the time, as far as I can tell.
Yes, whenever I'm on the bus, about a minute, 2 minutes into meditation, I'm in another dimension. I'm in my heart space. A lot lately.
I don't believe this will be too... 1 second. There will be times when you leave your body, but for the most part, I think you will stay grounded as far as I can tell. There will be times when you will lift out, escape from yourself, but spirit will pull you back in. There are many spirits around you and angels to keep you grounded, so I would not worry about this, but there are times when you do step out and it's out of their control. But they are working on ways of keeping you within yourself.
So there are guides and or spirits that are popping me out of my body to communicate with them in spirit form.
Yes. But you are leaving on your own terms. This is not you leaving because they feel like it. You are leaving because you wish to.
Yes, I feel it's just something. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Thank you.
Excellent. That is excellent. I must be leaving. Is there anything?
Thanks a lot, Zenith.
Yes, I've been here for a while, haven't I?
You are most welcome. welcome. Anytime you would like to come in, drop by.
Yes, thank you.
Much love.
Any positive? Yes, go ahead.
Just really quick, I have a birthmark on me, a fairly big birthmark I've had on it's on my butt. It's on my right side, on my cheek, and it hurts at times. And it's like it's like a whole bunch of like a blood together. And I just wonder, is there any significance to that? Any DNA that's hidden there, or it's just a big birthmark that sometimes it hurts. I just wonder if you had any information about that.
There is a good chance of that being reptilian connection through another lifetime from war, and it's just a memory that has attached itself to you. That is what I see it as. Maybe our Alpha Centaurian. You had many galactic wars that you were a part of. So either one of those is possible. As for the pain, I am unaware of how to rid of this pain. A moment. There is parts of your DNA that is activating it at times to make it hurt. Parts of your alien DNA, I believe, that is becoming active at times when cell memory is activated of past lives. That is why I see why it hurts at times.
All right, and I believe I have Macaulay has a quick question, if that's okay. She'll type it in a second. Just say like a couple seconds more. But I was just wondering, on my DNA, I heard my dad, he took off the Kundalini cap, or the cap of the spiritual side, to where all my chakras are they're activated or open, available. I mean, I just wonder, as into my DNA of accessing my own connections of myself. I mean, am I close to that? I mean, I feel like I'm ready for the next step, and I don't know what's
what is taking so long? Basically, it's your soul contract. You're contracted for many lessons, and you must go through those first to make your connection. That is what I see. That is what I see.
And is them lessons pretty? I mean, as in, I've been struggling my whole life for 33 years. I mean, I just want to live life in joy and happiness, mainly financial stability. I've never had a nice car, a nice house. I've always had to earn my stuff, and never had really no help from my parents and stuff. Everything I had to earn. I've been working since I was like 11, 12. Doing door-to-door, running around, making money. It's just been an ongoing thing. I mean, I understand this is my sole contract, but I am wishing to end this struggling of financial, and I've been constantly focusing on creating abundance and receiving abundance, and focusing on the bringing about that timeline that I do have joy and happiness, and I no longer have to struggle anymore. I mean, do you have any? Do I still have lessons to do in that area?
Yes. You have lessons still you must complete before before that can happen. I do not see when this will end, but I do see you on this lesson plan that you must complete before this other timeline can come through. I believe there's just things that you have on your chart that you must go through to. There are many difficulties that were planned for you, so they must continue until they are fulfilled. As for changing that is a possibility, but many of your guides wish this is something that that's ingrained into your soul that has to be fulfilled. That is what I see. As for when it will end, no time soon, but it will end eventually. There's an end to everything.
All right, I don't wish to leave this planet or anything. I just wish I could.
Yes, for the aggravations or struggles.
Yes.
These type of things. That is what I see the end of that. I feel that there will be a completion of that, where you will finally feel a success where you can rest with some wealth, not a lot, but some.
I don't want a lot. I just want to live.
Comfortability.
Yes, exactly. Holly McCauley is wondering, why do I have birthmark?
That is all she has.
Yeah, she just says, why do I have my birthmark? Holly McCauley.
There is a reason, but I am not one to answer that. There's another species that can answer that. I am not one of them. Besides that, I must be going. I've been here for too long.
Well, I appreciate you, one. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming.
Here.
Welcome back.
How did it go?
It's been a long night.
Those are just 3 entities, not more. You said you're up to everything. And everything, you know?
We're going to channel everything tonight. We've just begun.
Okay.
I do have energy for one more.
You do?
Sure, why
No.
not? It's Friday night, now we're not going to be channeling for a while. I think
Okay.
Sunday I'll be back. I think Sunday I'm going to do a channeling. We're going to
Okay.
skip the insider thing. Sunday night, 8 o'clock. Hopefully, if I don't have energy. But I have enough energy for one more. Sure, why not?
All right. Let's have something cheerful.
Send my energy to you, Ivan. Thank you.
The collective consciousness of like some type of dinosaur.
Oh my goodness.
go.
Something sweet. Come on. At the end of the day.
Okay.
What's wrong? What's the problem with the dinosaur?
The energy,
Hating on
I
a
think.
dinosaur. Hating on a
Have
dinosaur.
you? Let's see what he has.
You asked for a raccoon. Now you have him.
Wait. Okay, please identify yourself. Tell us where you are. What planet and your name.
I am on your world, enjoying some of it. Oh, as for my name, Trevor is fine. Raccoon Trevor. That seems to work with your collective. I hope some of you are treating our species well. Some of them have been misunderstood in your society, seen as rats and nuisances, but they are not. They are very intelligent, just your world is the one that is lost at times. Understand our species can help you understand your spirituality and your direction. I am on your planet in 4th density. I am 4 feet tall, obviously very short to your human species. We are a gentle race, but we see not gentleness on your side of your race is not. Most of you are gentle, but some of you are not so gentle. Even to yourselves, you are not gentle. You are destructive. We do not understand this. And sometimes we do, but it is confusion on our subspecies of this self-destruction side, but we understand that this is something that you must overcome. We are on your world to bring harmonies of joy into your world. We speak to many species on your planet. We are of great numbers on your world. We speak to Lyrans on a daily basis, because sometimes some of us are in mischief, so we are not perfect. Sometimes we see your humans and we just want to shake you guys to death and wake you up. What are you doing? It's like, are you out of your mind? Especially the way some of you drive. Are you out of your... What caused all of that? Some of you drive like you're blindfolded. Maybe because you are. Is there any words of wisdom you have for me?
Hello, Trevor.
Yes.
How you doing?
Yes, you're the one that called us. Greetings. Yes, you are. Thank you for this welcome.
Yes.
This is fascinating for us to be here today.
Yeah, I was waiting to communicate with y'all a long time ago with Jim. Jim bought through somebody and he said that there's a raccoon species that are just like waiting to connect, or that we just hadn't rattled the bag or shooken the bag enough. Was that part of you? Because
yes, we kind of threw that out there. But understand, we are patient with you, your world. We understand that there's much going on. And many of you, part of this organization, wishes to move out of this 3rd density into the 4th, where we can all communicate on a leveled basis. Instead of this channeling and spiritual, sometimes you don't know who you're connecting with.
right.
But on a different level, of course, we are not allowed to connect with you on a 3rd density level because of your experience where it is just not allowed by governments, by spirit. They wish to take it slow, and that is what you're going through. Slow. So we
Yeah.
understand that communication with us would be slow.
Right, right. As for the raccoon that came into our garage about maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, he was eating the food, the cat food that we left for our cats, and he even opened the lid one time to get the food. I was just wondering, I haven't seen him here lately, and well, I asked if I could, meet him. If he, I don't know if he's too shy or if he's just not around anymore or what, if he's not in this area. But I haven't seen him lately here since. But there might have been two of them. I'm not sure. One time it looked like there's a bigger one and a smaller one. But and I just wonder if you had any information on that. If would they ever connect with me?
I believe so. He is moved on. He is searching for food. There is much drama in your neighborhood with other species, so he is still around in your neighborhood, I believe. That is what I see.
All right.
He is quite a character, I give him that.
Yeah.
Brave soul. Brave, very brave. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I was looking at him one time, just watching him eat. He looked right at me, and I just watched him with his little claws and eating the food and everything. It was cool. But every time I try to open the door, he runs away. So, as it comes to your species, and as a comparison on the movie, Guardians of the Galaxy, there is a intelligent raccoon that has sort of cyborg. He had very intelligent. Would that be similar to kind of like how y'all? I think he's a little shorter than you though. But I mean, of course, he made a lot of fun of the babies and stuff on that movie. But I just wonder if you could tap into that. And that's similar to y'all, kind of.
That is more of a negative side of us. That is not us. That is a fiction write-up. We don't always agree with those type of negativities. Yes, it is interesting. We give it that. But as for do we wish to be associated with that? Not really. We are more like shamans, or somewhat like your dolphins in some ways, to elevate your energies. Of course, the species on your world can connect you to spirit, but of course, getting close to one, at least in the wildlife, is not easy. But those that are in capture, that are owned as you call pets, but we don't call them pets. That's kind of rude. But those that are a family of humans that are like domestic, I think that's the correct word. Domestic type of raccoons, those elevate energies of humans. They more than cats. Cats can be pretty much drama, but they also do so. But they can bring in spirituality, spiritual wisdom, and a grounding that is much needed. And they can bring much humor to a family of sadness. Of course, having a raccoon is not, I believe, cheap or easy to maintain. But it is not for everyone, but it can evolve you into another phase of looking at things.
Yeah, you look into their eyes. When I did, you can see the intelligence in them. A very smart species. And I just wonder if I have a connection with y'all, and if there's any knowledge, any energies that I can get to better connect with animals and stuff. Because I really like to be like a Dr. Doolittle. I like to speak with any of the animals that wish to speak back to me. I really wish to accelerate that connection to where I can talk with the animals and the plants and everything. These
connections that you have right now is from other lifetimes. You are just reconnecting to what you remember in other lifetimes. In some cases, you remember too much of what you were capable of in other lifetimes, which makes this life so difficult. This life, it seems that you were put into a difficult timeline for many, many reasons that I don't even connect with. I do not understand what these. It's on a personal level between your guides and you, of why you took this lifetime, this lifespan of many struggles. But this is the growth of your soul. So this is not bad. It's just not easy. You are learning many lessons at many times rapidly, and sometimes you're taking on struggles that others would not even be able to handle. So look at it that way. You are living through things that many could not. You imagine these that are living the life of money. Do you think they can handle what you are going through? Probably not. Those that were handed everything to them, will they be able to handle what you are living? I believe not so much. So understand what you are going through is, in the long run, it all will pan out and make sense. As you live it will not be easy, but the outcome, it will be beneficial. It is beneficial right now. It's just many hard lessons all at once, it seems.
It does. Thank you, Trevor.
Yes, no problem.
Hello, Trevor. This is Noha.
Yes, I know.
So tell me, Trevor, so where are you on our planet? Where's your whereabouts?
North America. As for exactly where,
In the forests or inland?
more of around your. Oh, it's not the. What is the name of this place? It's very rainy, snowy. What is this place?
Iceland?
No, I am on the American continent right now.
Colorado.
Something near that. The name is slipped my mind. It does not matter.
Canada, somewhere in the Canadian border? Something, whatever. In the forest itself, or inland, or somewhere else?
I'm in a forest area by a city right now, currently.
And are you humanoid or just a regular raccoon?
Raccoon, we walk on two legs. We have two arms. We walk in human as you walk.
Yeah.
But we are in raccoon form.
So how do you interact with beings? Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy.
Yeah, I see. And I love your spirit. You're so, have humor and things like that. So what is your problem with the people that are not still closed-minded? They're not opening up to spirituality. They're still rigid. So what do you do?
What do I do to... Oh, as for why do they wish to be in this closed-minded world? There's many reasons. Some of them enjoy it, it seems. They enjoyed being not necessarily controlled. That is kind of a harsh word. But they enjoy the reality that they are sold. But understand, many believe that they accept this reality, but see, there's got to be more to this. And then when they're told about aliens and things of unicorns and mermaids, they say that's all rubbish, which is unfortunate for them. And obviously there are those that wish to keep many asleep. So anytime they hear stories of aliens and raccoons, talking raccoons, things like this, they have no problem knocking it down. Even if they're full believers of it, they just wish nobody else believes it. They just want to wash the table of it. They just wish to keep it all just seen as a fairy tale. But understand, those that knock this type of information down will not always be successful. Their success rate will, as they get going, I believe they will be unsuccessful eventually. As for those that are asleep, Many wish to wake up, but they just don't know what to wake up to. And when they hear the word alien, that doesn't always jive with all of them.
Yeah, it doesn't exist to them. Yeah, I understand that. I have my family has suffered that from the family. Anyways, so by being in the 4D, that means you're not visual to us, to the regular human beings. So if you see people like us, human colony, and you know they're up to it and they can understand this, so you can bring yourself to us and you can shift, right?
Yes. We will make ourselves known
Great.
when we feel it is safe for us to do so, and it's safe for you also.
Sounds good. Like that. Anyways, well appreciated and thanks for coming. I'll pass the mic.
One thing you will not have us do is appear in your car as you drive, because many cannot drive as it is.
By the way, in our country we don't drive. Women don't drive. So that's another down thing. What can you say?
Well, in our opinion, no one should be driving because no one seems to know how to do it.
While you're around, of course. Yes, I understand.
And now you
Thank
have
you,
all
Trevor.
these trinkets and everyone's touching things and doing things. Yeah. And this driverless cars, that is more amusing. That's okay.
Yeah.
Good luck
Could
with
you
that
make
one.
yourself obvious to us and come to my country? Yeah, you're in America while I'm in a different peninsula.
There are, yes, our species is in your neck of the woods, I believe.
There are your friends. Okay, send them over.
Yes.
Great.
I
Beautiful.
will do what I can.
Thank you very much. Pass the mic. Merci beaucoup.
Hello there.
Yes.
This is Sarah. I was wondering if there is any information that can be given to me that can help with dealing with raccoons or help with Gaia. In order for humanity to learn more, is there something that can be downloaded or given
Yes.
to help with that process?
As for raccoons on your world are hard to communicate with at times. You can communicate with them, but you might not always enjoy your conversation.
Why?
Oh, they have much on their mind. They're just...
No problem.
Some cannot make a decision for themselves. They have their moments of clarity. And they do speak with the trees and the grass at times. The wind they speak to on a daily basis. The birds they have communication with. That goes pretty well, it seems. They've been getting better with that.
Well, I'd like to be able to communicate with them myself.
Yes, we will send some friendly ones into your area. Some are egotistical, some are not.
Just as long as they make sure I see them before they pop out at me.
We will
that
see
can
how
give me
that.
a fright.
Yes, they can be. They do not try to be afraid. It's just the way they are.
I know.
Scared.
I have a thing about that. I like to
Yes.
see
But
things
as
coming.
for assisting with Gaia's information to give her energy, your prayers always help. Your good intentions always helps. Any sort of prayer, meditation helps. As for oceans, have much pain. There's much pain there because there's much toxins put in her oceans.
Yes.
Many uncomfortable energies. But yes.
Do you have any information or ideas to help with that cleaning process as well?
Send your positive vibrations to the oceans. Put your heart into it, your soul of happiness. Reverse the energies, the chemicals that are on your planet. This is possible. Put the intention of changing this energy. You have the ability to manifest a cleaner environment. Just with your intentions alone will help. Anyone doing this will help. Any little bit will reverse the process of these toxins.
Very well then, thank you.
Yes.
Hello, Trevor. This is Tamatu.
Hello. How are
It's
you?
an honor. It's an honor to speak with you.
Yes.
I feel a huge connection with you. Do you have any messages for me tonight?
Only that there are many unicorns that are watching you now, sending you much love, much blessings to you as you awaken to your surroundings. That is all I have.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
Do not be shy. I cannot be here forever, so if you have any
Hello.
yes.
It's, I just wondered, man, I can drive, man. I'm a good driver. I'm probably one of the best drivers in my area. So, hey, man, if you can hop into my car one of these days and we can go take a
I
ride.
will do that.
Yeah,
Yes.
if you can see, I've been driving for my whole life, and I'm not, I focus on the road. I focus on the people, and I became really good at driving. So, if you
I
can
will
pop,
do this, yes. When you're driving your car, you should feel my energies. I will send you my presence when you are there.
sweet, sweet. I'd love to see you too if I can. That'd be awesome if there's a possibility.
There is a possibility for that, yes.
All right, cool, man. That'd be awesome. And any messages for me while I'm at it? Any messages?
Yes, do not be afraid to honk at those that cannot drive.
I wish I could. My horn doesn't work.
Well, you can always send them a message, I guess.
Yeah, you're right, man. There is crazy drivers.
Yes, tell them to get off the road. Get a bike.
Take a train.
Yes.
Go ahead, Mark.
Okay. Hi, Trevor.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Thanks. I just a question about a word and an image I received 2 days ago about named the lizard, Lizrd. I think it's something like a lamp, maybe built with crystal that probably create a light that repels the negative energy or negative reptilian, something like that.
And you believe they are a species, correct? Or
No, I think it's maybe an object or technology or Lizrd, lizard.
I think it's both.
I
There
give,
is a species attached to this object. That is what I see.
I'll give you permission to connect to me if you think that will be easy for you.
A species of much wisdom, they can cut through darkness. They can let in the light. They can pull back the curtain of darkness. They're highly advanced beings that can, you could say, turn this world, upgrade it very quickly. To change it fast, but they are not permitted to do so. That is what I have for that.
Do this species which was attached to this technology have a name? Did you share?
I cannot connect to it now. It's at a later time. I believe that's possible.
Do they have the name of the type of energy you feel about?
The name of type. What was that name of type of?
As you need to connect to find the information, what kind of energy you feel, what kind of entity was behind this energy you perceive the information.
What kind of energy? Such as malevolent species. They are of a white type of energy, similar to the Silver Legion, if you're familiar with who they are.
Okay.
It's similar to, like, Warriors of Light.
Warrior of Light is another kind, so is not the same as Silver Legion?
Yes, they're different.
Okay.
Their characteristics are, they're humanoid, but in spirit form. They carry much knowledge, obviously, through your fourth density. They can interact with worlds through movement to a higher density. I believe they were here during ancient times, but then they left.
Oh. Are you able to just to watch if their energy fit with the download I received 2-3 days ago?
Yes, they're a part. I'm familiar with what that was. That image that you showed.
No,
Yeah.
I showed the image today, but I received a download 2-3 days ago. A big download, I think is 2-3 days ago.
They are part of your ascension process.
Okay. I will look more information another time. Thanks to you very much, and send them light, love, and big thanks.
Trevor?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
I've got a question that popped in my mind. It says, how and when did you guys evolve? How did that happen?
How did we evolve?
To 4D.
We have our own planets. We actually have 2 planets that one that is populated, one is not right now. In our evolution, we moved up in densities. We were in 3rd density for a very long time, and some still are in 3rd. But most of us are in 4th at this time. We were aware of your world during its ancient times and planted our species on your planet to help us learn more about your world and to also bring us together. But how we evolved was obviously through meditation, positivity, and through crowds. We were all, not just a few in little groups, we were all in a crowd of joy. That we were all with the feelings of love. Your world has a feeling of love, but a different type, and confused love, and sometimes a violent love. It's not the same love that we have. Your love is at a, it's at a, like a confusing love. But our love was unconditional, and this helped us move into the next density. But some wish to live in third density, just like on your world, because they learned so much. This is a path that taught them much, and they wish not to let it go. But they're at a higher third density than your world is.
So the secret is meditate and love.
Yes, and this is not just a few together, this was many. This was crowds, many crowds of, like, auditoriums filled with those that were just crazy about each other, without violence and negativity. Like on your world, that is easy to spark controversies and anger. But not always. Your world doesn't always go into that. I believe when they're in your sports, some get...
Wild.
In the beginning, you are very happy, and then at the end, you're ready to kill
Fight.
each other at times.
Exactly.
But not always.
Okay, regarding our meditations, each one of us does the meditations individually, but what if we intend to connect with the ones who are meditating? Can that be group one by intention?
Yes.
It makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Okay, then
Yes.
we could do that.
Meditation. Yes, because that connects you. It's like a network. And this
Exactly.
love raises your vibration also.
Of course.
So because you are all connected. This is what problem you have right now is that you're not connected with each other. You are, but not as you
Actually.
should be. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Can you tell us anything about our side-to-side, our holographic transportation, or anything of that? Anything is you see it coming, or has it been done yet?
For our world, it has been done, but I believe it's been stopped. Stopped at some species. Some species are still doing site to site, but it is legal. There are some that are illegal. I believe canines are part of this, and some others. Some maybe Palladians are doing this anyway.
Regarding our human colony.
But a human colony, I believe it's been stopped. Understand it's been stopped. Well, not entirely. There are those that have been grandfathered in, you say, those that are of pure light, those that are not controversial, those that are controversial, I see a hard time for them to do site to site. Those that are pure light and just wish to be with loved ones, I don't see how they would have a problem.
True. Regarding, I'm talking about side to side, the holographic one.
Oh,
You know
yes.
what I mean?
The holographics, that is not as effective. That is definitely, I believe they are doing this right now.
It started.
I believe they're out of their testing phases, as far as I'm concerned, but there's only a few that have done it.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. So there's no harm, no nothing. It's okay. It's safe. So we can go.
Yes. It's not as nice as site to site still has a more stronger bond, it seems.
I understand that too. Okay.
I understand your Griffigneer is not allowed to because of your colonies. The colonies are very controversial. And your governments are very controversial also, so they do not wish for your world to wake up, so they wish to... So they're stopping any type of evolution. They're trying to stop your ascension. In some ways they are. Well, in some ways, not entirely.
Yeah.
They're not making it go any faster. Yes, they are quite lovely, aren't they? But many are learning, many are changing, but not fast enough.
Yeah, I understand all this. Okay, Trevor. Thank you very much. We'll appreciate it. Pass the mic.
Hi, Trevor. This is Tomatu.
Yes.
I just had a niece born the other day, Mia. I was wondering if you could tell me if there's anything I could do in the future to help her, and if she has any special things I should know?
Other than that, she is very fragile. If you have a connection with her, such as seeing her often, she will look up to you for knowledge. There be things that she'd be aware of, such as angels and unicorn energies, that you might help her decipher. If you are still connected with her. If not, then she will see these things and brush them away, I believe. Yeah, she is definitely connected to unicorn energies. Very nice. Right, as to how you can help her, when she sees these things, you can just have a conversation with her about them. And that is all. She sees things around her, you just have a conversation. Ask her, what is she seeing? What are you... And that will help her develop her abilities, if you are permitted to do so. That is all I have for that.
Thank you greatly. And Trevor, I would like to connect with you in the future. If there's any way you could help me with any downloads or anything on my journey, I'd appreciate it.
Yes, as you drive your car, I will make myself known.
Hi, Trevor, again.
It is quite humorous to see your world, human species, driving a car. You think that would be the most craziest thing that could ever come about in our world? Do you remember
What is with you in cars?
past? Because they are seen as weapons more in transportation to us.
I know. Killing you by chance or something?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the roadkill situation, huh?
Correct.
No, but they're in 4D. They're somewhere else.
Yes, but
No,
we
you're
are
talking
still
about the
connected.
3Ds one,
Yes,
the
we are
3D
still connected
raccoons.
to them. Yes.
Okay, the 3Ds are. They have to watch from themselves, I suppose.
Yeah, but with technology and everything, we should already be flying and have hovercrafts and hover cars and everything. But because of the control mechanism, that's only really to like the rich and famous, right? Kinda.
Yes, correct.
And any energies. Go ahead.
Yes, to only a small percent. Yes.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, man. I mean, it sucks that we can't all enjoy these types of energies here on Earth when Earth is here to provide for everybody and all beings and a loving nature, and it just sucks how the control and manipulation that's going on. But I just wonder if you could tap into any energies. When I go play poker and everything, I was told that there's like a tentacle-like energy that a negative energy that is somebody around me that's I don't know, is absorbing our energy or influencing or bringing down our energy. I just wonder if there's any people at when I play poker at various bars and stuff. If there's any negative influences around there.
Well, yes, there's many reptilians. Mostly reptilians. They're in those areas.
How about men?
They're there to keep those asleep. They're wishing to observe. They're just there as observers, negative ones. They're observers to make sure that those that they are not awakened to the light. They show up every once in a while, and sometimes they influence fights and things like that because they get a high off of it. It just shows how clever they are.
I understand. Have I met any of these?
Probably. They're not there all the time. They're just there frequently, every once in a while.
Gotcha.
Whatever feels right for them to show up. If they pick up on an energy, they tune right in and make themselves known.
All right. And what about the MIB? I me. I heard that there's a lot of eyes on me, watching me. I mean, because of my lineage. I mean, are they there as an observation, or are they positive influencing me, or?
Positive, but they are, yes, they are monitoring you because your downloads and information that you're spreading. They are monitoring that, such as this communication right now. They are monitoring this also. They are just, but not on a daily basis, more on a time to time. I imagine they are receiving a download daily of your occurrences and what is going on, a daily briefing, but they don't always look at it. As if anything is a red flag, then they become known, such as a ship, such as a dinosaur showing up in your backyard, things like that. Then they will become. This is why many of you have not seen sightings to your being, because much of that has been blocked off. Right.
So the movie about the neuralizer, do they have something like that?
Something like that, yes. As for why they made a movie about Men in Black is very curious. I guess they found it amusing for them to put this out in the public and see if anyone actually believed they actually existed, and most do not. And if you do say you believe in their existence, you've just laughed into another room. But they do have something similar to it. It's more of a glass type of invention. Some is in a box form. Some of it's in a cube type form. It does have an extender that shoots out light. It is something around those lines.
Or have I been neuralized?
I do not believe so, but your president has been many times.
My what?
Your president has been many times.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's pretty curious. And is there really a building that exists like that, underground, like storage where there's multiple aliens walking around and communicating?
No, not like that. No. No, it's Pleiadians. Some reptilians are there, but other than that. There are Pleiadians there, mostly negative, some positive. If there's anyone who's going to be in there, it'd be a reptilian. Greys at times. Greys are not welcome because Greys cause Men in Black much problems. Many Greys do not care much for the Men in Black anymore. At one time they found them amusing, but not anymore. They have some Greys harass them.
All right, and Marco C wanted to know, can you ask if I was neuralized when I saw the MIB guy, because I just don't remember his face?
There is a good chance of that. It wasn't at that level. It was like a tap. It was something like something similar to being neuralized, but wasn't as mechanical. It was like a spiritual tap of wiping out your mind. So in a sense, yes, but in a sense, no. It was like a marking of information. They have different ways of doing this.
All right. He said, what was that all about on that I was near them? What was that all about on that he says that I was near them day? Oh, on that day. He says, what was that about? He was near them.
I'm not sure. It seems like he stumbled on them by mistake. That's what it seems like. I am not quite sure of how that went down.
And when it comes to you on a day-to-day in your species, in your area, how many of y'all actually live in that forested area? If I was able, or if you're able, how have you ever traveled the whole world? Like went around the whole world, and how long would it take you?
Oh, not very long. Maybe a day. We have technologies. We can do whatever we want. And there are many in the forest, many part of desert areas. So I don't remember where the city, wherever they have your film festivals, that is where I am. Salt Lake City. That's it.
All right, so it wouldn't take you long to get over to where I am, huh?
No.
But you
No.
just can't. Go ahead.
Yes, no, it would not take long at all.
So if there's a chance for me, like if I could drive somewhere in an isolated area, would there be a possibility of meeting you physically?
There is a possibility, but most likely you'll meet Palladians if you do this.
Do they have a message for me, as in to go in somewhere to where I can meet them physically and have a trip and maybe exchange technologies, to help me out a little bit?
Not at this time, but you might receive a download soon.
All right.
I must be
Oh,
exiting.
before you go, I've got Trevor a question. Could you give us a quick meditation to connect with you guys, or connect to nature, or make us evolve faster, something like that?
My energies are draining right now.
Oh, okay. I won't take.
Sunlight energies. Use sunlight energy within your meditations.
Okay.
Any type of sunlight. The energies of Buddha. He will help
I see.
you.
Okay.
So that is much recommended.
Sounds good. And I'm open to connect with you guys, with you, Trevor. I like your spirit. Thank you very much.
Yes, when you are walking, I will buy a car. I will make myself known.
Buy a car. Okay, sounds good. My country is hot for you, though. It's not as
If you
cold
don't
as you
have-
are.
Oh,
Doesn't matter. I have my own driver,
okay.
so no problem. I'd like to
Sounds
see you anyways. Yeah. How would you present yourself from 4D to 3D for us? Just like a blink or something?
Oh yes, of course, yes.
That's how I know. Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good.
You'll feel our energies around you.
Okay.
Downloads that we are coming. There's a possibility for that.
Okay, great.
Is there a
Sounds good.
certain time? So is there a certain time amount that you can stay in 3D?
Certain time, as long as we want. We have the capabilities of staying within 4. Some do. Most of the time, we don't stay in 3D very long, but we can stay as long as we wish.
What about 2D?
No, that's not. Don't waste our time with that.
Have you ever attempted of going to them lower dimensions from when you came from a 4D perspective?
Some have, but there's too much going on right now to be involved with that.
And in 2D, it's mainly like plants and animals and stuff like that, right? Really
Yes.
All right. And real quick, if you have time enough for one more question from Marco, is that okay?
Yes, I am about to exit, but yes, go ahead.
He says I saw them 3 or 4 times. Last time I saw them, I was like 1 meter from them away. Can you maybe still ask if they were in my house, inside my home?
What, this Men in Black? No, I don't believe so, no. They don't need to go in your home. They can just look up you on the internet and do things like that. They don't have to go in your house.
All right. Thank you. I'm glad you came, and thank you. Much love.
Much love, Trevor. Come
Yes.
anytime you like.
Yes. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We will come back when this one has more energy. It's tired. It's been a long night. From what it looks like on your clock.
Okay.
Beware of animals around when you drive your car, and I still do not understand how humans are allowed to drive, but that is okay. Much love to all of you. Many blessings.
Light and love.
Good night.
Night, night.
Night, night.
Yeah. So.
Blessings to you, Ivan.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah, it's been a long.
yeah. You look
night.
tired now.
Yeah,
But the raccoon was nice towards the end. It was a light spirit.
yeah, that was good. Yeah, it felt good. Yeah, that was nice. If I had more energy, I can go longer, but.
Oh wow! Next time. next time. We don't want to drain you, you know.
Yeah, I think I'm already there.
Yeah, 3.5 hours through almost.
What? No, 3.5. That
Yeah.
is too much. That is too much for you, huh? But you got a love shower anyways, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you.
Anybody like to? Yeah.
No fun intended, but whenever you're channeling the raccoon, did it feel like you had a raccoon hat?
No, but he seemed like more. I think that would make him mad.
I know it would. I just, no fun intended. It was just
Yeah.
something I thought of.
Any comment you wish share tonight, Ivan?
No, they're just. With the raccoon, it felt like they wanted to connect to us humans, but they can't because we're all over the place. You know, we're not connected, so that's why they can't connect to us. That's what. So they seem like savage. You know, raccoons seem like scavengers, but they really aren't. You know, they can be more civil, but they can't in our society. So something like that. Well, let's go. Anybody want to do a blessing before we?
Yes, I'll go. Much blessings to all.
Thank you.
Here I go.
Yeah.
Siniako na haposno sina katiwa tu senia tigano teshiko na wawa sana wasitikanika tania awa sana hiwa kutoa tishini anukota jicha tatini ketuwa sania waha sana hakatuwa kachititi tiwopaka sinepoka sinishitatoa. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll go ahead and go. Tarara shutoku snita atata shuto akata umentata ka uts itata ut shita out ishitaka una shito uda kus ita mana astito. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be back here probably Sunday night at 8 o'clock Eastern for night channeling. It will not be 3.5 hours. But thank you all and good night.